didn't start anything. Chronicles of the Coast. This is going to be a recap. Tonight is going to be a pivotable. This is going to be a pivotable. I'm the dungeon master, and I speak well. I know English good. Tonight is going to be a pivotal. I still feel like I'm saying it wrong. Pivotal moment for our players, as they have everything has led up to tonight, and it is the end of our first tier of storyline. So the story of our game that we're going to start here shortly is actually that Waterdeep is a very large city, is one of the central trading hubs of the Sword Coast, a fictional land in Faerun, the Forgotten Realms of Dungeons and Dragons. This city is a large city on a bay. It is named Waterdeep after the fact that the bay is deep water. You know, it's about as creative as real life names of real life cities in the real life world. So one of the things that has happened in this city is that there are rumors of a magical stone in this city of Waterdeep, and this stone is said to hold the secrets to a cache of treasure of 500,000 gold coins called gold dragons. Now, our players have not been the ones in search of this stone. In fact, our players have kind of been parallel to the actual story of the published adventure from Wizards of the Coast called Dragon Heist. Spoiler alert, there's not a whole lot of heists in it. So what goes on is that my Aunt B is watching. What goes on is that in this event, my players are going through a story that I wrote where they have come to this city of Waterdeep, and while here, they started off by visiting a place called the Yawning Portal, a popular hub for adventurers to visit. And they got their first job. They were broke. They're kind of immigrants of sorts to this city. They don't have any contacts. They just, one of the players, his character knew a person who might have something. So what they did is they start this first little adventure. And it turns out that it had to go back to a place with some family connections of one of the other players. His character's name is Sunday Plenty. Well, they went to this place and things started to go wrong. And as the person they were speaking to became violent and they tried to subdue them, upon death, this human in this establishment, this bar called the Lucky Dragon, well, his head erupted and his brain crawled out, and it was pretty horrific, and nobody was expecting that. And it led them on a small treasure hunt of sorts, a chase through the sewer systems of Waterdeep to find out what was really going on. Now, in that system, they had come across probably who they believe to be behind it, a creature called an Illithid. An Illithid is nicknamed a Mind Flayer. They have, like, if you know what Cthulhu is, tentacles hanging from their mouth. They like to eat brains. Now, they didn't figure out everything that was going on, as they were sent here on a mission to find a person. Well, the person that they found was deceased. They got there too late, but they came back with all of the papers and documents that they had ready, that they were able to get. Reconnaissance mission. They bring him back to their new employer, Erstal Floxen, and he reluctantly gives them a piece of this documentation and makes them the legal owners of an establishment in Waterdeep, a theater by the name of the Roseland Theater on Rosethorn Alley. All original, came up with it all on my own. So they opened up shop. They got their theater going. They had a few more adventures in Waterdeep, having to do with meeting Sunday's family and the drama that has been going on there. Turns out she has close relatives who are worshiping the greatest of the nine lords, or the greatest of the lords of the nine hells, and so they got in deep with that. That was fun. That was our special Yuletide, Christmas, Hanukkah episode where they had to fight Krampus. It was good. I shoved a half-orc into a sack. He managed to crawl out at the last second, but there was an orc in a sack, I swear. That was fun.
Orc sack.
Yeah, what sack? They went on a few more adventures, and what happened was that upon acquiring this theater, they met a creature that should not exist in their realm. A person, a humanoid construct, built of living wood, stone, and steel, called a warforged. These warforged constructs, creations, they have a soul, but they are from a completely different realm, a parallel universe of sorts. And in this realm, they were created for war as the frontline soldiers. A few of them were created special, and they were called Envoy Warforged. And what they had found was a Warforged who was created for the specific purpose of cracking codes, reconnaissance, and espionage. This Warforged, the thing is about them is that they're relatively young, usually. A Warforged itself, hey Aunt Jody, a Warforged itself in this world can be about 6 years old. They were created with magic and stone and imbuing a soul into it, and so they're essentially, it's a 6-year-old. It's a 6-year-old in a body of a warrior of sorts that were created for war, and so it's in this fantasy world, it's a lot of weird morality issues. But at some point, these creatures were set free as the war that they had been created for ended. Now, this particular Warforged, whose name was Cypher, the spy creation of the soul of a 6-year-old, through accident and random chance, had been on a ship, but with magic involved, the ship was destroyed, and Cypher, the Warforged, found himself on the current world that our fantasy campaign is taking place. In this fantasy campaign of Toril and the Forgotten Realms, so Cypher, this creation, is the only one of its kind. Soul of a 6-year-old in a robotic body, and befriends my players. A gnome, Grim Timbers, our resident edgelord, a noble by the name of Sunday Plenty, the snotty woman in her 20s, kind of a yuppie, and bred with a silver spoon in her mouth. And then we've got a half-orc barbarian. He was freed. He was cast off of a ship, had been working for free his whole life for room and board. However, he's been disowned and has lost his place in the world. And a halfling, which is kind of Lord of the Rings fans, or anybody, if you've ever seen a movie, like Frodo, Bilbo. Small creatures, half the size of a normal man, jovial and happy. Well, my players came together, befriended this creature called Cypher, and had learned that Cypher had actually taken on a new name, having been a robot, not identifying with a gender because the robot itself is just a neutral frame. Well, Cypher took on the name of Fala because it was the first person that Cypher had met in our... Yeah, you're a nerd. You wish you were playing, is what you were doing here, Kyle. different Kyle. So Cypher takes up the name of the first person that Cypher had met, which was a wood elf who was androgynous, had no gender themselves, born hermaphroditic. So they took up the name Fala. Our players have been on a few short adventures, and their friend Fala, previously Cypher, was kidnapped. They don't know what happened. They went on a chase of sorts, tracking down clues. Traps were set, buildings set aflame, explosions, dragons, killing mages by accident, until finally they... That was totally... it was set by accident. Hey, that mage is flying. Let's put him to sleep. Bam! Hits the ground.
The consequences will be terrible.
The consequences... Oh, I hope he's not hurt. What's that? Concrete beneath his head? It's soft, right? Is this the soft concrete that we're talking about? That kind? No, it's not. It's the other kind.
The other soft concrete.
Yeah, that's anti-soft concrete.
He had some sort of special training or conditioning, perhaps, to...
Yeah, this wizard's just out with his helmet on.
You're supposed to fly with the helmet.
Yeah. Knee pads.
That's actually a really good idea. I'm gonna learn from this dude, just so you know.
The city of Waterdeep has like public service announcements on buildings. So it's like, are you a mage? Don't fly without your helmet. No drinking and flying.
Right. That's the alcohol.
Friends don't let friends fly drunk or cast spells drunk.
There's just like a peg with hooks.
Awesome.
And
Yeah.
everybody's got their helmets on it.
Yeah, everybody. Don't forget your special wizard's cap. It's like a large steel helm. I've got a large fake steel glove and a real steel.
That's awesome.
So that's cool. Anyways, they tracked down Fala, their friend. My players have tracked down their friend, and Fala is held inside of a wizard's vault underneath a trained military for hire private army compound. Through luck and clever ideas and spur of the moment decisions, they have managed to not die and get inside, overcome the trials, pass the traps, the gauntlet of fear and pain, and they have breached the vault. They have stepped through a portal and found their friend. I didn't make this, actually. This I purchased from a vendor. Gotta get my hair out of the way. There we go. Hey, nice. Anyways, now there's hair everywhere.
Yes.
This is how I look when I wake up in the morning. It's just like, that's beautiful. The hood, I got this, I believe I paid like $35 for it. Anyways, it's pretty sweet. As for this, I made that, and this part here, I just bought a square of cloth. It's really just a square of $4.99 cloth I got at Joann's. This I made, my wife helped on. She made it look shiny. I put it together. It's really just basic, it's simple. This I won this sword fighting championship. No, I did not take first. I don't even think I took like 15th, but but I was aggressive, and that was recognized on the battlefield, and so somebody let me have the other half that they had.
That's awesome. Huzzah!
Huzzah! Yeah, it's a cloak. This part right here is made out of a fork that I cut with some what is that fucking tool called? It's aviator snips. Yeah, that snip stuck it in there. Anyways, my players are at this vault. They're going to find out what happens when you breach the vault of a powerful wizard. This powerful wizard has been around for hundreds and hundreds of years. He's not necessarily old, because quick story about him, his name is Manshun. The original one is dead. This wizard was doing some experimental magic and made a bunch of clones of himself that would house his soul if he ever died. Well, he died, spell didn't work, and all of his clones came alive all at the same time. So now there's like 50 of them in the world, and they're all evil, and so that's cool. One of them became a vampire at one point. I think he died. He died. I know he died. So yeah, we're gonna do our show here pretty soon. Waiting on one player to arrive. 7:30. Hey Kyle, what have you been doing anyways? How's work up north? Yeah? Yeah? It's probably like a 5-second, 20-second delay on here, so. I think I'm just talking to Kyle now.
Just hanging out with Kyle.
Just hanging out with Kyle. That's fine. Kyle's cool. I like Kyle.
Hey, Kyle?
Yeah.
Told you.
I worked with Kyle. We did a couple concrete jobs. We did a couple concrete jobs together. Built some stuff.
Yeah.
Goofed around. Laughed.
Concrete.
Yeah. We laughed.
cried.
We shared tragic family backstories. We both discovered we both have similar tragic family backstories, and that we probably both have bipolar disorder.
I love how you're just sharing like personal secrets about Kyle right now. Kyle's like, yeah, no, it's alright. It's fine.
Like, speak for yourself.
I can relate right now. I'm also not working currently. I think. Yeah, shared like, hey, Kyle told me this one embarrassing secret one time. Let me share it with all of you guys.
I'll show you that.
This one time in 4th grade, the kids picked on him and they pushed him in a toilet and he couldn't get out. It was just, that's all made up. I made all that up.
We know what's entertaining around here. You gotta juice it up a little.
Yeah.
Kyle.
Nobody's gonna watch this if I don't share personal secrets.
That's true.
BPD. I don't know that one. You have to tell me about it later. Well, I'm pretty sure that's our recap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna interview tomorrow for a non-construction gig. Tomorrow, though. Whatever keeps you busy. I have been doing some small jobs. Scraping moss off roofs. Taking the moss home and putting it in my front yard because I hate grass. Damn grass. I'm gonna close our introductory video now because really I'm just talking about anything. Kyle, you have to be more entertaining. I need more things to talk about on. Daniel, why are you not entertaining?
What? I've been entertaining this whole time.
Entertain me.
Yeah.
Dance. Dance, no monkey.
That's not part of my skill set. I'm sorry. I can read
Yeah,
your book.
Sunday already tried to dance. You see where that got.
Yeah. I see where that got.
That's right.
Did some twerking, smacked her head on the ground.
Yeah.
This is evilly beautiful.
Oh yeah, that was bad.
One of my players last week we played, I had a special skill challenge set up for them where everybody was allowed to contribute to opening up a portal by accessing a magic circle that they were not proficient, educated, qualified to operate. You know, nice to look and smell, but one more chore. That's why I hate grass. I am lazy. If I can get away with not cutting the lawn, I will. And guess what? You don't have to mow moss.
That's true.
Yeah.
Dead grass.
In fact, it just goes wherever it wants. What? I don't have to clean the side of the house if it's a moss house. Scrape moss off the roof, not if I want a moss roof.
That's
Wash my car, not if it's a moss car. Everyone's gonna know it's my car. Be like, dude.
It'll only be on the north side.
I feel like those ideas got progressively worse though.
I don't have to bathe my children if they're moss children.
Those aren't children anymore.
Those are chia pets.
You need to let them go, man.
Moss children.
Moss children. Oh,
Moss child.
I got an idea about that actually. With my limited concrete knowledge, I have an idea of how I want to build. Let's see if I can make this work right. It'll be a wall that goes up and curves like that. Hole in the center. Gonna do a block out. Make a circular door. Do the same thing on the back side, maybe about 5 feet, and make a moss house over the top.
Yes.
A moss tin shed so that it doesn't rot away. And I've got my own little freaking replace my fence by the side of the house. Now I've got a cool looking thing behind a tree, moss, and I got a hobbit house there. My kids can go in there and leave me alone. And they can make their screaming sounds in there. I mean, it's the only thing about summer that I miss is that my kids would play outside. Now they're just inside, like, hey, I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. And it's like, you know how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I just fed you. If you want more food, go for it.
Yeah.
I need to encourage them to eat.
I can relate. I can relate.
My oldest biological, he's like frail, thin. It's like, the thing is, I feed him, he doesn't eat it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, here is, like, even simple things like, hey, buddy, I made you a hot dog and some applesauce and something else. I don't know, a vegetable and like green beans. And he's like, I don't like it. I'm like, well, eat what you like. And so what happens is he will pull out the hot dog from the bun, eat that, and the rest sits there. Like, not even the applesauce. My kids won't eat my oldest. Yeah.
Gross.
Applesauce. He won't eat macaroni. He won't eat hot dogs with anything on them. He doesn't eat anything. He'll eat apples and hot dogs and
capital G on guess.
Sometimes top ramen.
Just till like 2 years ago, my kid wouldn't eat pudding or Jello or ice cream.
Ice cream?
Nothing. Yes.
Your kid wouldn't eat ice cream?
Yes. Or
not natural.
Nothing. That's what I said.
Your child's
now he
not
loves
natural.
it. Now he just like can't get enough. He's making up for lost time now.
Okay.
Do a little tilt. Yeah, right. That's what I was thinking. Just a little tilt up.
Yeah.
That's a lot of concrete though. How am I gonna lift that up? I don't think I can get a forklift in my front yard. You want me to rent a Gradle and just like for like one tilt?
You can form that in.
I could.
I
I
think
think
easily formed, and you could just form a hole in the center.
It wasn't.
I'm pretty-
hard to do.
I'm pretty sure I could just do
Put some rebar in there.
a little bit of I could.
Right.
I'm
Yeah, it
thinking.
was
I'm thinking I would just get
for a
just
little
build
while.
it straight up, and I can do it like that, and then just use
because it got
snap
knocked
ties
over
put it
and
together.
that's probably why.
Yeah. I mean, we build little walls like that all the time. So.
Right.
A little tilt. Kyle, you're just trying. You're tricking me, is what you're doing.
Yeah, I was just running slow. I was like having issues.
People who might be watching the introductory thing have no idea that Kyle is on my phone.
It's funny.
So I keep looking down here because I can see myself.
When I would start doing something that was using
Hey.
a lot of like the process.
Come here often.
Whenever it would shut.
I should use this
Like
like
how you do it.
Did you install the CPU itself?
We gotta do it to this one too.
You know,
Working with the camera.
No,
but it was a long time
it
ago.
was a long time.
Okay.
ago.
Sometimes if you don't use the right
Small
number of
bucket
apps
tractor.
down the
I don't
pace
have
or
a
whatever
bucket
you're doing,
tractor.
Mhm.
That's not what's going on. Okay,
Oh,
well,
no,
I'll
you
keep
did
checking
not.
it out.
No,
Okay.
Kyle.
Do that.
Kyle can bring his bucket tractor over to my place. I've had a lot of people like look at my video and be like, "Hey, what's going on?" and then they just immediately leave.
So do you think we should
Blowing
just
them
put
kisses will
this
make them leave.
in? Right
Yeah,
here, like
yeah.
this? That's kinda
So
what
go
I
to
was-
Restream and we'll log in.
Anyways,
And,
this is my cool glove.
and you can,
It's made out
you
of
can
craft
see
foam.
the combined.
Missing it.
It actually looks really cool. I'm
He's
pretty happy
flirty.
with
It
it,
looks
even though
really
it
cool.
took like it was like
He's flirting with the camera. He blew a kiss and everything.
The camera?
yeah, it's still recording. My recap's done, and I don't know what to do.
Oh,
I can't look, and I look down, and I look, and he goes.
Like you just
All right,
did
well,
not
I
do
mean,
that.
we can pause and
I
come back
I can just
classic.
keep like blowing kisses to the camera. I don't know what you guys want to do.
if that's what you want to do.
Is that what?
He is
Why don't
just
we
going
pause?
with it.
Why don't we pause the legit stream?
Is that what Manchun does?
Yeah.
He's like, I love you guys.
Yeah. Man,
I'm not
she's
gonna
gonna
kill
show
you.
me
Give me
like,
a
guys.
big hug.
If you're having fun, I'm gonna let you roll. Do you want me to pause it and wait for John to get here?
I don't know.
Okay, I think we probably should.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna pause stream and then wait until John gets here.
That's gonna be everyone's favorite video. Everyone's gonna watch.
That's good. We'll just clip that and loop
Yeah,
it.
just loop me like blowing kisses in the camera.
It's the new GIF.
Yeah, when
Just
people.
that 5 seconds of
Oh, so
That can be our streamer reward, like a little
oh, that's
little
too
icon.
much,
Little
man.
icon.
Okay.
as a gif.
Okay, now I'm really gonna pause it.
Fantastic.
No, go ahead.
Okay, pausing.
You want one of
I've
these?
noticed that sometimes there's a little bit of a delay when I talk and then it jumps in, so that is my little bit of a casual delay. Like we were talking the entire time and oh hey, didn't see you there. Anyways, Chronicles of the Coast, welcome to tonight's show. We are late, but here, better late than never, as some people say, unless if you're one of my employers when they tell you to get out and go home, never come back. Why'd you even bother? But we're not them. We're better than them. We're Chronicles of the Coast, and we've got a great show for you tonight. And I did a recap earlier. You probably saw it. You might notice my interesting attire. I've got the Fist of Power and Ultimate Darkness. Anyways.
Yes.
I don't see any infinity stuff.
No, Infinite Darkness. See, this is the darkness. You can see into the void. There's just like 1,000 tentacles that live.
Post processing.
Yeah, that's gonna be edited in.
Sure.
Everyone will see it. It'll be so
Yeah,
cool.
I'll take care of that.
It'll be so cool. Everyone's gonna think it's
It's gonna be a
amazing.
sticker.
You'll take care
Yeah,
of
there
it.
you go. Just a big horrible image. No, put like a
Yeah.
picture of a black beholder in his hand.
Oh, there you
so
go.
Just like you can see the eyeballs.
Boop, 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 boop.
Just like get a green screen and do like
Sure.
little puppets and then superimpose it in
I told you
afterwards.
that black screen is good enough. You just have to wear colors.
Exactly.
Don't like colors. I like black. Black is good. Anyways,
Background DM.
Yeah.
tonight's show, let's just jump right into it then. I did a recap. I don't see much of a reason to go into another recap from the players. What happens now is that they have stepped into a portal, and that portal has led them to a pocket dimension that is the inside of the Arc Wizard's Manchun vault. Yeah,
Serious?
you're in it. You
All right.
You came through the portal.
I'm going to maps. All right, we're on. Hello.
You step through the portal. Your friend that you have sought to rescue, Fala, the Warforged from the realm of Eberron. Yeah. Sits. No. Over there. Yeah. Sits at a table across a short distance away from you. Fala is currently going over pieces of parchment and paper, scanning them. When Fala does this, you have seen it happen before. Fala's crystalline eyes go from a blue to a red as Fala begins processing and decoding and deciphering various bits of information.
Quite a sight.
What Fala is doing here, why Fala is doing this, you don't know.
I make an Arcana check. Besides the portal, is there anything dangerous around us immediately?
I will assist.
That would be a perception check.
All right.
Unless if you're investigating something that is magical in
I will
nature.
not assist.
I guess we got to look around the room first.
Yeah.
Is it lit? First off,
Yeah, actually, this particular chamber that you're looking at,
it's super lit.
it,
So lit right now.
Yeah, it's too legit.
dude, fan,
Dude, fam.
there is actually some unseen source of light. Everything is illuminated, and the shadows are actually very faint. It seems like there is a light source coming from everywhere and nowhere. But you are able to look around. As you peer to your left and right, you see that there are boxes, chests, containers of various things, what they hold, the contents a mystery to you. A couch, a rug, various books and equipment. It looks like it might be slightly less of a vault and just slightly more of a private sanctum. Fala sits at a table. It is littered in books and pens, or books and quills and parchment, a candle, a few dishes that are empty. Most unusual to you, beside all of the bookshelves and decoration of this obvious study, there is a floating orb directly in front of you, metallic in nature. It sits and hovers. Yep, that's the one. It sits midair, hovering, still, motionless, vaguely reflective. Not vaguely, it's very reflective. Aside from that, alarmingly and most curious, you see that there are 4 crystalline structures that jut up from the ground, carved to be in these massive shapes of some sort of a arcane power pylon. An electrical energy crackles and sizzles through the air beside them. Even putting your hand in that general direction, taking a step towards them, you feel the hair on the back of your hand begin to raise up as the energy in the air is high.
I'd like to make an Arcana check on these bad boys for sure. They don't look very good.
I'll assist him.
Does that mean I gain advantage?
Or can you do it?
Does not, because it is not a task.
We Arcana can.
Yeah.
Sorry, too many kids shows.
I just got an 11. That's not very great. So, you know.
That is not very great.
Does it seem like those crystals are what's keeping this space, like, stable?
With your Arcana check, peering over at them, you do not believe that the crystals themselves are what is maintaining the space. You do recognize them as some sort of arcane power conduit. These 4 pylons are pulling in energy and holding it here. The sound they give off, even a crackling buzz, you can see that they are charged. They are very loaded, and you do not believe that they are safe.
Okay. Two things. First of all, I'm going to drink a potion of healing. And second of all, if I cast Detect Magic as a ritual, can I make another Arcana check after 10 minutes?
This whole room is going to light up if you cast that.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean,
Well, I'm drinking
there's
the
a
potion.
portal beside you. There's obviously
Nice.
the orb, and these 4 pylons are getting off energy.
I'm going to say Fala.
Yeah, that's a good move right there. I'm waiting for this. Like, we're all just looking around the room.
I walk up and give Fall a hug.
Sunday,
Yeah.
you call out Fala's name. Fala immediately stops. The processing fades from red to blue in their eyes, holding the parchment they were going over. Sunday.
Come with us. You're in
Cole.
danger.
Cole, you come up. You immediately give Fala a hug. Fala returns it very happily.
Yeah, me too. I'm getting in on the hug.
S-
It's a group hug.
Cole. I was beginning to give up hope. Manshun said that he would let my friends visit, and here you are. This is great.
Oh.
I look over my shoulder at that.
I look into Fala's eyes and say, "We are not safe here, Fala. We all need to leave now."
And the portal behind you winks out.
What are you working on, Fala?
Oh, well, the great wizard Manshun, he's got all of these papers and codes and things that he has gotten from all over the place. And he says that there are dangerous people in Waterdeep and that I get to help him find out what's really going on. And I've learned a few things. I've been writing a lot of notes. I've got a whole book about, I think I've uncovered half of the masked lords of Waterdeep.
Oh.
And besides that, I haven't quite figured it all out yet, but I guess the Open Lord of Waterdeep has a very serious problem that could cost her her life. Manshun says that it's best if she steps down and takes a break, and that Waterdeep needs a real leader. And so I've been helping.
Can I take a quick peek at those books, Fala? And the parchments?
Yeah,
Okay.
Manshun didn't say to keep them secret. He just said to work on them, and that nobody would bother me until I was done.
I go over there and take a look at them. Do you want me to make a check on something to see if I can pick out some of the names of the Lords of Waterdeep, perhaps?
Flipping through the notes in the book, Fala has been very busy, considering the fact that Fala is a construct and does not need to rest. So there has been no downtime, just code after code. The notes are scribbled, and Fala actually has this unusual ability to actually write with both right and left hands in a mirror image of itself, so that Fala can keep these codes down faster and longer. It's difficult to make out, but you see a few things in here. Skimming through the pages, you do uncover the name of Mert the Moneylender. And then the thing at the end, you go right to the end of the notes, and you see that it says something about how Laeral Silverhand, the Open Lord of Waterdeep, has seemingly been losing her powers and control of magic over time. That this is a very closely kept secret that only a handful of people are aware of. And that at this current time, she is vulnerable.
I'm glad that you're safe.
Oh, I'm very safe.
I need to rest.
I'm staring at the portal still, like trying to figure out how it will get started again from this side.
Okay.
Cole's gonna go over here and go down, cross his legs, and go into a meditative state and take a short rest.
I will let you choose between investigation and arcana. Finn Littlemint. Cole, you move over towards that pylon.
I will
As you do
assist
so,
him in either of those.
without touching it, but over here the electrical energy is a bit uncomfortable. From your hair is
Maybe I'll go over here.
it definitely gets real standing up on end, and
Forget that.
and
Where's
on
that
it,
couch?
there is the occasional little
I'm going to the couch.
static shock. And it's a very comfy couch. You move to that couch and it is very, very well put together.
I try to take a sleep.
Some sort of feathery down on the inside.
I get nothing. I got a natural one. He can't give me an assistant on it, right?
No, he would have to make his own check.
That's what I figured. So, knowing that I know nothing at all,
Well, did you roll investigation or arcana?
I rolled Arcana, and
Okay,
I got
then yeah,
natural
he
one.
can't assist. I believe he actually should be able to allow assistance in investigation.
I rolled Arcana.
Yeah.
Anyway, so knowing this, I turn back around and I say, Paula, what happened to not talking to anybody while we're not around?
Well, my friend came.
Yeah, what, how
Who was
did
your
this,
friend,
where'd you
Paul?
go? What happened? Which friend?
The skinny woman with the long hair. You were talking to her, so I figured she was friendly. I spoke with her too that night that we opened the theater.
Vivette?
Yeah, Vivette Blackwater. Well,
That
anyways,
rogue.
she showed up, and she said that you all were okay with me helping. She said that friends help friends, so I went with her. And there was somebody else there, and it was really unusual. They brought in some things, and they shattered a window from the inside and dropped a firearm and shot it up. And I asked, why are you doing all that? And they said it was to help with the show. I didn't quite understand it, but
Follow, they're lying.
I knew you just left freely.
Yeah, they weren't, that's not friends. Those weren't friends.
yeah, they even had a cloak that they had me wear. They said it was a cloak of protection from scrying
Yeah, so follow.
to help me stay secret out in the open so that
Do you still
People-
have it?
no.
That's too
Do you
bad.
know where it is?
No.
Follow. After you left, we tried to find you, and it led us to a
Searching
trap,
for you.
and they tried to murder us
We've been
again.
searching for you since we heard the loud bang and the window break.
Paula, about, if you could say when will Manchun be back?
Yeah.
He's only showed up once.
Just once?
Yeah.
But he knows. He said we're coming to visit him.
That's,
Well, I asked if you could visit, and he said that when I'm done, that he would let you visit. But he said that the work was too important and we had to do that first. I guess he likes surprises.
I am going to start searching the room.
Searching through the room, you begin to see. Where do you start?
Let's see, I suppose I will start.
Before Graham starts, I grab his hand and I say to him, Graham, you learned nothing since we walked into this room, this whole mansion? Sunday, do you see any traps?
I can search for traps.
Alright, fair enough. Finn, it makes sense.
Grim, if you want to use the tech magic, you should use it now then.
So
Maybe we'll be
perception
able to figure out what items. are
Perception?
magical in the room.
for traps.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. I will calm my greedy nerves and cast Detect Magic as a ritual
11.
Okay.
over the next 10 minutes.
You take 10 minutes to put down your reagents.
Can I assist Sunday in her trap finding?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Roll with advantage, Sunday. Grim begins getting out his components, looking around to see, beginning to conjure up the magic, giving you the vision of magical auras. Sunday,
11.
11.
Solid 11.
You
11 all day.
You do not see anything that you believe right off is trapped. I mean, the only thing that you believe to be an obvious trap would be these pylons. That if you touch them, you're pretty certain bad stuff will happen.
Okay.
You don't know what, but it's weird
Judging by
arcane
the hair
electrical
standing.
energy, so you think that you might have a
uncomfortable.
shocking revelation.
Ah.
That might be interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
What?
Nothing.
Touch it with a metal stick.
So I check out the pylons first with my detect magic.
Well, they are radiating a powerful evocation magic.
Okay. Dangerous as is evident.
Usually, evocation magic actually is not always dangerous.
I'll take out my red handkerchief that I have and cover the orb floating in the room.
This one? Pull Memphis.
Yeah,
Oh,
Covering.
yeah.
Worked out good for Memphis.
red handkerchief right over the top of this orb. It's a small orb. It's roughly
Kind
the
of
size of
crystal
this.
ball.
I need
Yeah.
some, actually.
Floats over the top, conceals it. It continues to just kind of float in there. It doesn't bob or move or anything. It doesn't even spin. It's just completely
Just sits
stationary. Yeah,
Okay.
just defying the laws of all physics.
I will use my Song of Rest.
Okay.
And over this time, I will sing a sweet lullaby and give Cole
Out, flippin' standing.
Cole
Yes,
a
please.
sweet temporary hit points.
2 or 3 fingers would be great. So that's an extra dice of hit dice,
Yeah, you will.
or is it your?
You get a
it's,
D6.
It's your D6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you allowing a short rest?
Is that what you all want to take?
That's
Short
what I'm
rest?
doing on the
I mean,
couch.
I want to
That would be nice.
examine a little more with my detect magic and then,
Yeah.
take a short rest with him.
Yeah.
I'm doing it on the couch.
All right, then I'll prepare a meal.
All right. Fala actually opens up a small chest to the side of the couch. There happens to be some simple foodstuffs in there, as well as a decanter of endless water.
Nice.
And Fala looks at you and is like, "Oh, Finn, I've missed you. It's been so long since I've been able to set the table for you." There are some foodstuffs in here, not a lot, but well, you can you make rice?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And there's a few other things. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Okay.
Wow, that was
That's what I do.
Magical aura
I
comes
use-
up.
Peace, Finn.
I used 3 of my 4.
Looking
hit dice.
for magical auras around the locks of chests, the seams of doors, in
The chests themselves, none of them look magical. There are 2 sets of armor that have a powerful magic coming off of them, and you sense that the portal itself is still very magical. It's kind of a thrumming of power, but it looks.
You get 1
You want to give me an
HP for
Arcana
each
check
hit
on
dice
this
you use.
on this gate now?
yes.
It's part of my prepared meals.
That was much better. 20.
Outstanding.
20.
Yeah. Needed it. I don't know
Based
if
on
you
what
say
you're
outstanding
looking
to
at-
me, I liked it.
Based on what you're looking at now, that you can see the magical auras around this portal, that it seems to operate between a mixture of Mordenkainen's magnificent mansion, as well as somewhat of the properties of a bag of holding, where it seems that there may be a way to open it from the inside through manipulating the magic, maybe something to do with the pylons, but that the easiest way to open it is from the outside.
So it's sort of like a personal, extra-dimensional pocket portal.
That's an excellent way of putting it.
Grim, who are you
Inspiration.
talking
Yeah.
I think you just invented your next spell.
Yeah.
You
Right.
should write that down.
Yeah.
Personal international.
We're gonna sell it to
Pocket
Wizards of the
portal.
Coast. Every time it's published in a book, we're gonna get royalties of 25 cents. Quit shaking your head. It's gonna happen. I have a dream.
It's real.
Yeah.
It just happened.
Yeah, it did. I just sold it to them.
Don't you know what happens when you shoot for the moon? You kill everybody with tentacles.
Right?
Are you trying to get inspiration too?
Awesome. I already got it.
Oh, do you?
Already got it.
Oh, too bad it doesn't stack.
Okay.
Take a short rest. Eat. Take an hour. Rest your feet.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna expend, I guess, 2 hit dice.
All right, and then you get to add this to it. And you get to add 1 hit point for every hit dice you use.
3,
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11,
Better.
12 then.
That was.
No, that was, I used 3 hit dice, so I added 3.
I think you only use 2. His is free.
Oh, right, so 11.
How much are you down? 24?
Use
Yeah.
another one.
Actually, no, that was,
Use all 4.
no, I'm good actually, that's over my hit points.
Oh, okay.
Use it anyways.
Yeah,
You can roll
The
that too.
underachiever.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm happy
Three.
now.
I'm gonna do
So-
3.
You don't have
It's not
to.
like we're gonna get another
Use
short
9
rest.
And then
Yeah.
use
No,
2.
I'm full up.
I'll use 2.
Because you also get.
Uh,
I believe that gets you a spell
3
slot back too.
points.
Yes. Plus 3.
Yeah, well,
Or
that's
each dice.
now this is the tough
No,
thing
one.
is I could get
Yeah,
2
one for each
first
dice.
levels, or I could get 1 second level.
You got robbed.
Well, you better figure it out quick because as the hour comes to a close, you begin to sense a pulsing coming from the portal. The pylons begin to flare up a little bit, and not only is there the electrical energy now, but you see this weird ethereal blue flame begin to creep and crawl slowly, ephemerally up the outsides of the crystals,
I hide behind the
I'm
chest.
taking a second level.
hiding behind the chests. The portal itself, the energy becomes so powerful that it's visible to everyone, not just through the detect magic, but it's taking on a physical manifestation now. And a swirling does this sort of weird pulse of energy out before sucking it all back in, and a swirl of this rift opens back up, and you can kind of just begin to make out the outside of this sanctum.
I don't want to make out with the outside of this thing.
Let's grab all our shit and go, right?
Yeah, does that follow? Wake up, follow, get up, let's go.
Follows
get outta
back at the
here.
table, going over the notes
No,
again.
with gold and stuff.
Is
Like,
there any gold in here?
yeah, did we check any of the chests? No.
I wasn't going to.
A figure forms and steps through the portal.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, like we were just gonna run out.
Yeah, right.
Like it was just on a timer.
Oh.
Oh,
I fucking know who that is.
what do you do to that poor little dragon snake thing? We have no hope.
Yeah,
Stepping through is a humanoid man.
we were safe, and then
I was taking my
You were
short
never
rest
safe.
on Cole's couch next to him.
he was
Where I
just
meant to be.
sleeping together.
Gazes around the room,
So nice couch, right?
peers from side to side, looks at
That
Fala,
was Sunday.
looks at Cole, looks at Graham, looks at Sunday. What's going on here? Who are you?
We came for our friend.
Yeah, they came for me.
That's right. And
I'll jump up. Hi, I'm Sunday.
You must be Manchun. Manchun.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Same. We've actually done a little bit, just a few bit of odd jobs for you and your black network.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Is this a house call?
Well, we kind of found out. We realized that our buddy was down here, and so we came to get him, like Cole said. So
Yeah, we just want to take our friend home.
we're just gonna be taking off now.
No, I need Fala.
It's not like we haven't taken anything. You've actually taken something from us.
I didn't take Cypher. Cypher came here of his own free will.
Are you ready? Ready to go home, Fala?
Fala is it? I don't know what to say.
I've got more puzzles, riddles at home.
But Manchun and I are gonna help save Waterdeep. I can be a hero. It's like back when I was on Eberron. I have a purpose again.
Finn, maybe you can persuade Fala that we're the real heroes here?
Yes, Finn.
I kick this. I kick the chest like top over. Yeah, I will.
He's hiding.
You kick the chest top and it just closes. The chest itself doesn't move at all because it is so overladen with gold.
I step on top of him.
That is golden.
Do I notice Manshun turns his head towards Finn when he does that?
He does not. He stands there unflinching.
Yeah.
I don't make any moves. I'm still on the couch.
So follow. This is the guy who tried to kill us.
I never tried to kill you.
But who was that mage that we killed?
Oh. Him. He worked for me.
Have us killed.
Okay.
No, I never tried to kill you.
You're a bit of a. You're kind of an aggressive. You look aggressive. Just coming in through the portal that way.
He pulls back his hood and reveals that he's actually a very, very handsome noble. Long black hair, nearly flawless complexion.
Hello.
It's kind of like your type.
I am Sunday
Yeah.
Plenty.
Of the Plenty family.
Yes.
Oh,
Behold your true master.
I have.
He's cute.
So you the real moon, or you another one of them clones?
I am the real one.
Clone. Damn.
I heard you were the real one.
I don't know how to hold that up. There we go. There's a great image of Manshun.
He's a little pale.
Little pale.
Green around the gills.
Oh man.
Maybe you haven't noticed it's winter. I don't get out much.
Definitely.
Little pale yourself there,
Yes.
m'lady.
I know. A few other things.
I'm still sun-kissed.
So when can we have our friend? When can Fala come home with us?
Why are you asking? Let's just take her.
I'll let Cypher go when I'm done with Cypher.
When you've ruined Waterdeep,
I'm going to fix Waterdeep.
there's nothing to fix.
So why can't he just do his work at our theater where he's most comfortable?
Oh, you mean where he could be kidnapped and taken by anybody? It's obviously very safe there.
Yeah. Especially when you have people like distracting us and trying to kill us.
Yeah.
I did what I did for Waterdeep. I don't expect you to understand.
I don't think
Maybe we
Waterdeep
can
likes
work out a
you.
deal.
That's what I'm
What would
saying.
you?
That's what I'm saying.
What could you possibly have in mind?
What would you like?
What would we like? We want to take Fala and leave, right?
So what are you doing?
You can have Cypher. When I am done with Cypher, I am going to have them continue the work.
No deal.
And when I am Open Lord of Waterdeep, and the Masked Lords are reduced to vassals under my servitude,
No deal.
anything you want.
No fucking deal.
Do you want to be Masked Lords?
No.
I'll make it happen.
Hmm.
Why do you have
That's
to be so
interesting.
stubborn?
Sounds pretty good, Finn.
What?
Oh, okay. We'll have rights until he kills us.
Anybody else would jump at this
So-
opportunity.
And everybody else would be stupid enough to take it.
That's a great offer, but
Are you guys all fucking crazy? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
what about my aunt and uncle? Are they a concern of yours?
No. The Plenties have never stood in my way.
The Castellantor aunt and uncle.
Castellanters are nobody. They lead their club. But what in the end? So what if they have money? In the end, money won't matter. I'll rule. The people I put in charge will be in charge. We will change Waterdeep, and we will make it the beacon of the North.
And
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 then-
how do you want to change it? I'm curious.
what newfound rules will you enact with this authority?
Are we really entertaining this?
Whatever needs to be put into place.
It's like judgment, murder, executions.
Are those not in place already? Do we not have executions for all manner of things?
And what will your things
He's
be?
right, Grim.
I need absolute control of this city. Because I know of the darkness outside these city walls. I know the darkness festering within its heart.
So you would put yourself as a tyrant?
Only liches deal in absolutes.
I don't
Yes.
understand what you mean by that.
Finn, do you need a cookie? You little hangry over there?
What would you say to the Doom Raiders?
Oh.
I would have them disbanded.
Yeah,
They're of no concern
from
to
their
me.
heads.
At this point, I'll stand up. I'll lay my great axe heavy on the ground as I lift myself off from the couch. Walk slowly towards Manchun. You made an enemy of us when you stole our friend without permission. And now you wish to negotiate? We could have done this before and saved tons of lives and time.
I don't negotiate with Harpers.
Yet, what are you doing right now?
Offering you a position now to rescind your
I'm no Harper.
previous positions. Look,
Sorry.
tell you what. How about this deal?
Cole don't give a shit.
You go and kill
I live here.
the Xanathar. Destroy that dark evil heart lurking in the center of this city that you know about oh too well. And when you come back with proof of the Xanathar's demise, I will continue to have the offer of power on the table. I will let you take Fala. Then and there.
But for we have to kill the Xanathar.
Would you allow a beholder crime lord to fester in the city anyways?
How is it our business?
That
Uncle B.
that argument is irrelevant. That
Yeah.
You help me and I will help you. I get what I want, you get what you want. I am growing tired of these negotiations. This is where it stands. You can take my offer, get what you want in the long run, but I cannot risk the exposure. I have too many powerful enemies in this city. I cannot allow you to leave here without your oath.
oh
Fala-
my god! I literally start like nervously giggling. I might be having a panic attack. I don't know what to do. I'm not sure. Finn, what do we do, buddy Cole?
We can no sooner just kill a beholder of great power as we could just kill you. What makes you think that we can even succeed in this task?
All right. Your minds are made. Capture them. 2 suits of animated armor stand up and at attention.
He snaps his fingers.
One over there. One is actually right there next to you, Cole. No. Sorry. Where's my pointer? My pointer. Oh, there it is. Right there.
Behind Fala?
Behind Fala.
And the other one behind me?
Yeah, right there. Perfect. The suits of animated armor stand up, draw a weapon, one with a sword and shield, the other one with a great axe. Roll for initiative!
Can I say something before we roll initiative?
Go ahead.
Never mind, I forgot I was going to say.
Damn it, Sunday.
Sucks.
Oh my god.
15.
Why?
15.
Is that a 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 1.
Not bueno. It's not bueno, man.
See you in hell.
I really should be a cleric.
Oh my lord.
Okay. Finn?
13.
Not bad.
Ah, above the
Timbers?
Manchun.
Timbers?
20.
Oh, actually, you know what? That. Yeah. Perfect. Right there. Sunday?
15.
15? What was Finn? 13?
Mhm.
Cole?
3
Familiar?
is dead.
You squished it,
Oh, that's
remember?
right. I wrote down that initiative marker for nothing.
Oh my god.
Just for being honest.
Familiar. You got your familiar, eh? Where's your for me or?
Okay, here we go.
I'm just gonna go over here to that little
Give
trap.
my barking spider. Like Finn's giving everybody the sour face right now, like because we even like talked about like go with this.
Severe distaste.
Ugh. Ugh. Just
Is it this one? Sorry, looking for a particular one right here. Ah, I think that's it. Good enough. Okay. Timbers, you are first up on the list.
Good job.
There are 2 sets of animated armor that have stood up and readied an attack. Manshun himself has just snapped a finger. That does not work that well.
I made the sound effect for you. It was perfect timing.
oh
No,
no,
but
the
like-
snapshot.
Damn it!
It's the snapshot.
You get inspiration.
Oh.
Okay, so I will cast Levitate on the suit of armor behind Cole.
Ooh, very clever. Very clever.
Con save, my friend.
Might have got it. Con 16.
It's saved.
It's saved. Don't forget, tell me you're casting a spell before you tell me what spell it is. This is a wizard fight.
Yeah.
Wizard fight!
Wizard fight! As you do this, in the few seconds that it takes for you to try and attempt to ensnare the armor, the pylons begin to flare up. Ah.
Oh boy.
Oh, guys.
Oh my lord.
Is this? Are you turning this into a cage death match?
Walls are closing in.
We're gonna see
There's a
what
timer on board.
It's a lightning cage death match.
The armor readies itself. One of them steps past Fala and goes straight for Grim. The other immediately turns his attention to Cole. I got a...
Who are you rolling for?
You're attacking.
Can I
Grim?
use my
Timbers.
movement first?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't move.
Yeah, on your turn you can. You could have.
A little late, but I'll allow it.
Yeah, you sure could have.
You probably should have said something.
He's been running like as fast as possible.
Where are you going, little man?
I am running away. I'm gonna run past the little orb and hide behind this pylon.
You can.
Or this little. Will you move me behind that?
That is.
You gotta go
bookshelf.
through a bookshelf.
Oh, around it then, on the other side.
Okay, so let's do the actual math here.
How far is
You were there?
Got that measuring
Okay.
tape?
Oh,
Got that
I got
measuring
it.
tape.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. What's
Right
that over
there
here?
is
Is
cool.
that another bookcase?
That is a sectional divider.
Can he squeeze between it and the pylon thing?
Can you just kick it over?
You can do either of
Okay,
those.
he's gonna squeeze between it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an interesting thing because it's easily destroyable, but also provides you cover.
Yeah. I'm gonna use it to break line of sight.
Oh my god, you gonna like use it to poke holes and cast spells at Manchun? Just keep moving it?
Yeah, if I had more spell
Okay, so
slots
you're
than
behind the
2.
bookcase.
That animated armor is gonna follow you.
Okay, that's sucky.
Does
then.
Fallen get attack of opportunity?
Yeah, does Fala get an opportunity attack?
Go ahead and roll an insight check for me on Fallout. You got Fallow's character sheet. Roll an insight check for me.
Wait,
Got it.
can I use my insight?
No. If you can get higher than
Plus
15.
What the fudge?
Did you say advantage?
I didn't say either.
No.
I said
Well, you're not gonna need disadvantage because I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 7 total, so Fall has no idea what's going on. Alright, so how much movement do you have?
This must be some sort of the games.
The first time this one of these things hurts this fall, I've got to figure this shit
30?
out real fast, dude, or I'm gonna be like
oh, it's actually right there. Wow.
upset.
Yes, 30 movement.
Okay. So,
No, 25 movement.
okay, you're not gonna get there.
Grim has
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 is real close,
Grim.
but there's a pillar there.
I'm like doing the.
The other armor will immediately attack Cole with its great axe. Cool.
15 AC.
You will be 15 AC.
Gourd.
2 hits.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
So, like,
You can't.
Do I just get the one try with levitate, or like, does it last? Do I get it?
Are you using the spell right now?
No idea. It's not concentration.
It is for
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Oh, then
Yeah.
you just broke the effect.
First attack with the great axe does 4 damage. The second
so I can
attack,
try again.
Did you say 4?
yeah. I rolled low, and I rolled high.
Okay. And the second one?
12.
Okay. So 16.
That is the armor. Sunday. Sunday.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
I'm gonna, as I'm running over to attack this guy, I'm going to holler, "Fala, help us!"
And flanks.
Yes.
At the end of the...
And turn?
No, it'll be at the end of Sunday. No? Yes, it'll be at the end of Sunday's turn.
Okay. Which hasn't happened
You witness that the energy of the pylons, passive perception for Sunday and Finn. The two of you notice that it's beginning to arc out of the
Oh,
pylon.
boy.
yet. She want to get away from that power.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I will attack first.
And then rotate.
So I get my.
Did you make him metal because like they can just absorb the electricity for it? That's fucking evil.
I got a 10 and a 13. Do those hit?
10 and 13 on the
14.
armor?
He knew my
14.
spells were
14
heat
hurt?
metal.
14 and a 2.
Both are misses.
Missed. And I'll just dash.
That
over
was
here.
with-
Wait, no. You have advantage.
Oh, we
so
only
your
have
first
advantage,
attack
yeah.
missed.
First
Second attack.
missed.
But you still have advantage. There you go.
I keep forgetting that.
That's her cock.
Oh my god.
Oh, that should
16?
hit. That should hit.
No.
16 misses too? Oh, God.
Okay.
We're in trouble.
Then I'll just
It's a
dash over
suit
here.
of full plate, so
You disengage
Yes.
as a bonus action?
Yes.
Yeah, she didn't use
You
sneak
attacked.
attack.
With your second arm. You attacked with
You-
bonus
I
action.
get 2 attacks with my
Just
rakers
fire.
as dual roll.
Yeah, but
No,
use your bonus.
you have to use your bonus action to do it right now.
Okay.
Yeah, but she still has a
I'll
cunning
just stay right
action.
there then.
No, you can
I
actually
thought she had
bonus action.
multi-attack.
No,
Not yet.
nobody's level 5 yet.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on, guys.
Hey, I'm
we're
just
almost
back
there.
here to...
We'll have.
It's not my job to know.
Okay, so but you're rotating away from the arc thing.
That's actually
All
not
right.
true.
Okay, anyway, I duck behind the sweet ass
Chest?
chest really quick. Like, I get down really low. Can I still see Manchu?
He's got a lot of... I mean, look at that. Look at all the boxes in that brazier.
Alright, can I get down so
on
he
top
can't
of the
see
thing?
me, but I can see him through the chest?
But if you can see him...
Alright, I'm gonna see him through the chest, right? And
Why
I'm
don't
gonna
you
cast
look-
the spell.
How about
and
you
I'm gonna
look at
pull
him first and...
out a knife, and I'm gonna slice my finger, and I
Whoa.
throw blood at him, like try to hit him in the eye, and the 3 creatures around him. Give me a wisdom
Did
save.
Fitch just throw blood? Fitch just throw... Sunday. Did Fitch just throw
Charisma
blood?
save, sorry.
That's fair.
We're
Good
gonna
job,
be what?
Finn.
You gotta tell me what it is. That'll tell you what you beat.
I got 12.
12? For all 3 of them?
Oh, I gotta roll it 3 times?
Yeah.
Okay, first one's 12.
So
Second one
You're
is
hitting
much lower.
you're hitting all 3 of these guys?
Yeah, I can't explain what the spell is. Because I'm fighting a spellcaster.
Ah.
Guys,
Okay. All right. No, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm got it.
I forgot that... I actually forgot that counterspell was on the table.
fuck.
Anyway.
Okay, so you're one of them is at Manchun, and then the other 2 are at the 2 sets of armor. Is that what I
It's
understand?
probably an area of attack spell.
Is it? I mean,
So it's not an area of attack spell.
If you're rolling,
But you have-
Use your insight if you want to figure out what it
if
is.
you're rolling saves, then
Use your
you can
reaction,
counterspell to see
Manchun.
what it is.
I know I can counterspell it, and I know
Are you or are you
Yeah.
not?
I already
Exactly.
rolled
That's what I'm
twice
talking about,
for
Finn.
saves, so I feel it would be very unfair for me to counterspell it.
Okay,
this
so say what's happening.
right?
I don't need to know what's
Alright.
happening yet. I just want you to double check that you have line of sight and they are in range.
I have line of sight of at least Manchun and this one right here.
This one's questionable though, because
Yeah.
that's
I mean, there's
the
a
walls
portal right here, right?
Yeah.
You know what? I'll let you, because that portal is
it's pretty
supposed to be
good.
up and down.
Oh.
Okay.
up and down at where the base is. So I believe that you
Even
would
if
have
he's
line
like,
of sight.
if he's right here, then it's really
Yeah, there's still
clear.
a wall there. Like,
And the lid's
No,
closed.
there's no wall. You're on a floating rock.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can be pushed right off.
Guys, I'm not gonna argue this anymore.
What?
Lowered.
Yeah.
Floating rock.
Wait, these aren't walls?
No, that's not a wall. That's a cliff edge.
This
Yeah,
chick.
you could have said that like from
I
the
did not
start.
know.
Like, hey, this just goes off to infinity.
Wait,
Yeah. I thought that the stars were kind of a giveaway, but
No, heart stars and horseshoes over here. Okay, so I do that.
hey, it's okay because it's only been Timber's turn, and everybody knows he's not going to push someone off the edge.
All right. Anyway,
Or
I
Sunday.
sprint to this side of the table
Wow.
wow.
You sprint over here.
and I
wait, what?
slide across the table, kicking everything off as much as possible.
Did you cast a spell already?
Yeah, I did.
What happened?
Okay, well, the third construct
There's
passes.
3 constructs?
The third monster, the second construct. The one over there by Cole passes.
All right. So
Way to convolute it.
these two have just been baned,
It's life and death here, man.
and I'm hiding under the
Wait,
table.
so you landed Bane on Manchun?
Yeah, and I'm hiding underneath the table next to Kala.
That's a minus D4.
Everything.
To everything.
Do you
job.
hate Finn? Hates
Popping
Bane.
your collar out of pride.
What? No, I was fixing it. It's slightly off.
That's right. Bean, man, shoot. Bean.
You know when you're in
Bane.
trouble when the
Suck the
DM is
Bane.
smiling.
Going down, sucker.
All right, so I'm hiding under the table
that's
now,
great.
basically, under the legs.
You do the Dukes.
No, wait, no, I'm trying to hide behind Fala. I can't use my action as stealth, but that's it. That's the end of my turn there.
You're getting some cover.
Yeah, but I can't stealth because it takes an action, right?
What's your speed?
25.
He got there.
He checks out?
Yeah.
All right.
He can
He
go
makes
prone.
it halfway and
He can go
slides.
prone right underneath the table.
Almost
Right.
Our rules lawyer says you check out, so I'm going to roll with it.
Rules lawyer says yes. Take that banner.
Right.
Thanks, guys.
Manchun.
Gosh dang it.
Guys, I did my job. I paid him.
You did a fantastic job.
Yay, Finn. Whatever you did worked.
Manchun begins raising his hands into the air. You see magical energy being conjured up.
Oh damn.
All day.
Conjure woodland beings.
Right.
Oh, no.
Nothing I can do here, guys. I'm sorry.
Eight elk? What the fuck?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You summons 20 sumo wrestlers.
No!
Oh, wow. I'm thinking like 8 rams. Then
Oh,
just
yeah,
start.
just like creatures that knock us off the edge.
Knock everybody
Yeah,
out.
he doesn't have to kill us. He just has to
Couple
push us
goats.
off.
Hungry
Okay.
goats.
I'm picturing the herd scene in the Lion
Here
King.
comes a demon.
Did you say demons?
I did say demon.
Great.
Why wouldn't
are
there
you
be
kidding?
demons?
Why wouldn't he summon a fucking demon?
Yeah. I mean,
It's Manchun.
I would. Plus, we just banged him, so he's like, oh, alright.
Please place this around Manchun.
Okay.
He brings his hands together.
Guys, we can't escape now.
A flash of light explodes out, and you hear him let out the words "Envirotoxicus." A shimmering barrier surrounds him. It is immobile and translucent.
Okay.
You don't know what it does.
Okay.
I use my reaction to check and see what it does.
What spell was that?
He's using his reaction.
9, 10, 12, 13, 14,
Are you
15.
rolling an Arcana?
Yeah. 15.
DC was 16. Did that correct, right? It's a 10 plus spell level.
8 plus
That's
level.
sweet.
8 plus spell level. Oh, well then it's higher than 16. No,
Lower.
8. It's lower. You do identify. Really? 8 plus spell level?
Yeah, are you making that up or you know that for sure?
He's making it up, but I'll tell you anyways.
Okay, here's what it is. My spell DC is 8 plus.
That's
so
yours.
You're
I don't know.
identifying a spell.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what it is either.
I want it to be that bad.
16 seems really high though.
It is if you cast a 6th level spell.
Oh, well, fucking A.
Yeah.
Then,
I
then
accept-
it
I
should be
accept
high.
that.
You
I
do
accept
not
that.
really know what it is, but you
Don't jump
suspect
off
he
now.
might have cast.
I hate
Right?
that spell, guys. Hey, I yell out, he's a caster.
No shit, Grim.
Captain Obvious.
I have been forgetting to do this. I have to do
Dark
a little
Wizard
marker
Manchun is a caster. Hold on. Hold the presses, everybody.
down. The energy from the pylons lashes out and stretches. This one here stretches to here.
I feel like we shouldn't let it.
Okay, don't hate nobody.
This one here
Exactly.
stretches out and is going to hit
To the
this
orb.
person.
Sunday.
Center.
How much damage?
This one here stretches out and arcs to here, ignoring Fala.
What?
Because she's metal.
Does it hit? I mean, Finn?
No,
Yeah,
it does not go after Finn.
it's too low.
And this one here begins to arc out and crash.
find a
It
ground.
begins to rip into this divider here. It is right there on the divider. It's not hitting. It's not hitting you, Timbers. But you see this electrical energy just. The divider itself is ripping itself into pieces and disintegrating before your eyes. Not literal disintegration spell, but tiny pieces, shredding it like a
Yeah.
wood chipper.
Damn.
That sucks.
That was.
Maybe it's friendly electricity, you know, the kind that like.
What's that, Grim? I can't hear you over the wood chipper noises.
I think it's the good kind.
Yeah.
Cool. The power from it, I should mention, the erupting sound is so loud that anything below talking normal, and talking normal is going to be inaudible. You're going to have to yell everything out in order to hear what the other person is saying.
Does it sound like 30 people are welding all at once?
Like, just.
It's kind of more like a power transformer when a branch lands on it.
Ah,
Oh, so
that's
recently.
loud.
You know, have you ever seen those Tesla coils that sing out like the Mario Brothers song? Kind of like that.
I have.
Oh, anyways, yeah, one of them hits you, Sunday. That is
Try and push him.
it explodes. Once it hits you, it opens up an electrical rift, a ball of electrical energy. All of the energy from the pylon shifts and explodes right to you. You're going to take. I need you to make a dex save.
Oh shit.
I need you to beat 15.
Thanks, Sunday.
Natural
Yeah.
20.
Now
Fuck
we're
yeah.
getting there.
23. Do you have evasion yet? No.
You're going to take half damage of 4 lightning damage.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Wow, that was.
And you are still in the electrical zone. That energy stays there underneath her. So just move that, I guess. No. Sorry. I'm going to put this down.
The electrical zone?
Man, that's the electric zone.
That's around me.
Yeah, the pylon, looking at the pylon, it resets itself.
So, like, there's no electricity going through it because it reset?
It's not arcing out anymore. All of these other things,
So am I like electrically charged?
you can actually, will you please unfurl that a little bit towards their targets?
Oh, that totally makes sense.
It's a pipe cleaner, so they're like reaching out, scorching the ground and frying everything in their area.
That totally makes sense.
Like an electric snake.
So am I like electrically charged now?
Yeah, but not in a good way.
Not like you can transfer it into the next
Ultimate power!
I channel this Thor's hammer.
It's the opposite.
Like
damage
the scene
every
in, like Iron Man or Thor, whatever.
No.
Thanks for the recharge.
Your turn. Cool.
Cole turns to the animated armor.
100%.
He slams his axe down on the ground and says, "Father be with me," and rages. And then, like, have you seen those tackle dummies, like in football practice? He goes up from the football stance and he slams his axe and tries to push this guy as a push action.
That gives you a push of 5 feet, correct?
10.
10 feet.
As you're doing this with it.
Right? It's 10?
I don't know.
It's 10 feet.
To push?
Because
Okay.
he doesn't have, like, flesh, right? If you, like,
So
cut the
I'm
legs.
raging, so advantage on athletics.
Correct.
So,
I don't know why I'm rolling.
ooh, that's hot.
Fucking 15 and 1.
That's 21.
That's hot. He said that is.
Way higher than I got.
That's hot.
10 feet.
Goodbye, son.
Goodbye.
Knocks the armor backwards. Stumbles. Hits a small rock right there at the edge loses its footing. Rock tumbles out from underneath its foot, and it falls. Begins to descend into the darkness silently.
And I turn towards Manchun. You're next, motherfucker! I use my movement to try and run into a circle.
Right on. Good for you.
You are able to enter the circle.
Yes.
Oh! I come up right into his face and just scream at him.
Squeeze his neck.
We have a call.
Grapple his ass. Grapple his squishy lips.
Yeah.
You can just
Okay.
fucking tackle him.
I can't on this turn.
Yeah.
It's all just tackle him.
Very worthy.
Yeah, you can't cast it out, bitch.
We got your hands. Hold him, hold him.
Cut off his tongue, guys.
Grab his toes, he might be quick.
Any ranged attack has disadvantage now.
Alright. The lightning
What if he teleports?
Dang it.
does not react just yet.
No attack.
It is Fala's turn. Somebody please roll an insight check for Fala.
Can I do it, please? What's
going on?
Here, you don't need to
Go for it. Come on.
So confused. Wow, there you go.
Good job, buddy. Good
I
job.
like how it just
Yeah,
at the end.
Turn it over.
It's totally not weighted.
Fala takes a side. What would you like Fala to do?
Attack Manchun.
Wait, you had a chart? He had a chart.
Oh, he had a chart.
Can he grapple Manchun?
Try.
Fala has.
So that's enough movement to get there.
Yeah.
Is that what you? Who wants to play her? It.
Finis.
Them.
All right.
Fallen. Who wants to play Fallen?
I
mean, you got.
He's
It's
gonna
about 25 away.
but that's her friend. Thinking from Fala's perspective, I don't think she would go out of her way to attack Manchun.
I don't
She would
think so
probably
either.
go and stop the robots though, because she saw them directly attacking us, right?
That's what I believe
Or at
Fala
least
would
trying
do.
to. Yeah.
It's up to
I
you to
agree.
play
Just
Fala how
Fala
you
know
want,
how-
but I
I
feel
agree.
like that is in Fala's best.
So she's going
Motivation.
to. They are going to attack this metal knight.
Turn this thing off. Good job, man.
Sneak attack.
I don't think Fala was sneaking, like in that sense. She wasn't hidden. She's standing out in the open.
Well, it's just the attacking
Whoa.
with a finesse weapon. I have a.
You have to be sneaking or have advantage to get a sneak attack.
And if you flank, you could get.
But
advantage.
she's not flanking. Like there's
I'm
a
right
wall
there. Cool. Whatever. I'm cool with it.
All right.
Fala's flanking because the animated armor's focused on Grim.
Does that? All right. Well,
And it's
it's just that they're not within the same range though. Grim's not 5 feet within me.
It's fine.
All right.
It's all speculation. I mean, the book shows.
It's all conjecture at this time. We don't. The fact of the matter is, Joe is gonna be fine.
It was a 16.
I went into full wrestler announcer right there.
16.
Attack.
Yeah, to strike this
Miss.
creature thing. Okay.
What does your attack look like? Your miss.
She was trying to make a shove attack, and she missed.
Fala goes in for a coconut crunch.
Yeah, she ran into like shoulder check them into the emerald over here, right?
Yeah.
Just didn't work out.
Okay.
Fight, Fala.
Okay. That is Fala's turn. We're gonna move up to Timbers. The lightning moves and reaches out another 10 feet. That does. So, this lightning here continues to arc across this way, strikes into all of these boxes. As you see the energy lance out and strike into the barrels and boxes and chests, they ripple and timber and bits of wood and metal rip apart. You see coins explode into the air and fly over the edge of the floating rock sanctum that you are on. Bits and pieces of other artifacts tumble off into the darkness and disappear.
Put treasure on a ledge. It makes no sense. This is the worst hiding spot for treasure ever.
Curious.
That guy needs to make a con save. The knight.
No, he doesn't. Why does he have to make a con save?
Because I attempt to.
Yeah, no, this is happening right now, though. This is before your turn.
I'm sorry.
This here continues to arc this way towards Finn, another 10 feet. Rips into the side of a bookshelf, bursting it into flame. Books fly everywhere. Scattered, and embers and pieces of paper begin falling from the sky like floating lanterns and gently falling stars. That one reaches out another 10 feet towards Sunday again.
Oh boy.
It is going to once again explode. Sunday, deck save.
That'll do
15.
15?
Gotta be better than that.
Just got it.
Yeah, no, you're safe. You're safe. You should be proficient.
Yeah.
Plus, oh, then.
Oh, maybe you're not because you started fighter.
that.
You started
Not
fighter.
that.
That's
Not
right.
that.
15's just good enough. You're going to take 3 damage of lightning. The other one will hit you, Finn. Not Finn, Timbers.
Ow!
The lightning strikes out. It has shredded through that artistic divider sectional piece, and it strikes at you. And deck save.
So it moves twice before a round.
15.
It moves 10 feet every 2 rounds.
Every 2 rounds?
Yeah,
Jesus.
if I got that right. 15. Pass. You're going to take half of. You take 2 damage.
Okay.
Lightning.
Since this is relevant, what do I need to roll for my con save?
Your con save because you're concentrating on something?
Uh-huh.
What are you concentrating on?
Levitation.
I thought you never hit that guy.
That's what I was wondering. Like, does it last for the whole 10 minutes only if I land it, or
If you don't land the levitation, it doesn't affect them at all.
then I'm concentrating on nothing?
Then you don't need to make a con save.
Okay.
Continue on, sir.
Oh. Now I have to decide. It's worth it if it works.
I don't want to climb that bookshelf.
I cast another spell
Okay. And?
on the construct.
Okay.
And you need to make a con save.
Okay. And she does not have line of sight of you.
It's
14.
Bane. It's Bane.
Well, I got 14 anyway, so lower than that's. I mean, 14's gonna fail anyways, right?
14 is what you need to beat.
Well,
Minimum
negative of 1 at minimum.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna hit.
Alright, so it levitates and I move it off of the edge.
You cannot move it.
Wait, what?
I can't move it?
You cannot move it.
It weighs
It only
only
goes up and down.
Yeah.
Okay, so I pick it up.
And you pick it up with your.
with my
levitate.
levitate. It essentially weighs nothing, right?
Essentially.
Can I just go and grab it?
Grabbing's an action.
Makes sense.
What is this for?
To put
He's
that,
levitating.
Which object?
that guy.
That guy. Essentially, you can levitate him. He's up in the air. He's out of. You've moved him out. You've moved him, and by extension yourself, out of melee range. And on somebody else's turn, they will be allowed to move him.
I use my free action to tell Fala, toss him over the edge.
Pushing somebody like that's still considered an action, even if he's levitating. So he
Yeah.
would fight back for sure.
I'll,
Right.
I'll give you, yeah, no, I agree.
That's
All
why
right,
get to
you
make
can
the
yell out to
spell
Fala to push him over the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. I like it. And he will not be able to hit you, which is convenient for you. Well played, Timbers. Sunday, you start your turn in that zone. You must make another deck save.
Gosh, dang it.
I was really hoping to hang on to those.
22.
22.
Yes.
You take
Get him, go.
3 damage.
This thing just.
Stop it!
What do you do, Sunday?
Oh, I should have moved to the other side.
What did you walk into? That's what I want.
Well, you're gonna hurt us, not him.
That's a mistake.
How tall is that bookcase?
6 feet.
6 feet.
Well, we know we can't climb. I can't climb. Tried that already. Oh, phew, how much? Yeah. put me right in front of Manchun, but I'm doing it for my full 30 movement speed. And attack.
Can you use my reaction?
What is your reaction?
What is Manchun using to cast it?
What?
What is Manchun using as a spell focus?
Oh shit.
He has a artifact of some sort in his hand.
What does it look like?
A ball.
Does it look like it's metallic?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to attack. I move my full 30, and
Okay.
I barely made it. I'm right in front of Manchun.
You step through. You attack.
11, that's a miss, right?
Yeah.
20.
That is a hit.
Yeah!
Nice. What does your attack look like?
My rapier, I just come in because I'm tired of getting shocked and then squeeze my way past Cole, and I'm going to try to slash his arm. And so he. Yeah, I'm going to cut out his arms.
Okay.
Stupid metal arm.
6 points of damage.
6 points of damage.
Plus
Excellent.
sneak attack.
No advantage.
It doesn't need advantage. I'm next to him.
Oh yeah, ally in range.
Okay.
How many d? No, how many d6s?
I wish.
How many? Just one?
Sorry.
Got it. Fantastic.
6 more points of damage. 12. 12 total.
At the end of Sunday, the lightning begins to streak out another 10 feet. This time, colliding right into the side of Finn hiding in there.
I'm under a table.
That was 12
It
total.
erupts right through the table. The table itself explodes upward, cut in half. The papers and books and quills and ink and candles fly through the air and go into orbit around the sanctum you're on. The carpet itself catches flame in minor places. Dex check, disadvantage.
Yeah, you're prone. Disadvantage.
Oh. Oh.
I didn't pass.
6 damage. And another zone appears on top of you.
Another zone.
As for
No save?
he made a save, he failed it. This bolt here disappears. This bolt here continues to arc another 10 feet. Passes. Unfortunately, it arcs to try and get to Timbers and is going to hit Fala. Fala needs to make a dex save.
Oh, Fala. Alright.
You can do it, Fallout.
Fala's got some good decks. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
That's a pass.
14.
14? Oh, that's not a pass. Fala takes 10 lightning
9 plus
damage.
5. 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Yep. 10 damage.
10 lightning damage.
Okay.
And another zone
I
of...
am loving the shot on screen of the battle map right now. The lightning with that lightning like worms.
Right.
Another zone of electrical energy forms on top of
It's got
Fala.
visual appeal.
Wait, so what are these zones?
Their electrical energy, like an orb of electrical power, has just plopped onto the ground, and it's just sizzling with electrical energy still.
And my dumbass was just standing in it.
Okay, so that bolt there, that one disappears. This one hit Grim already, didn't it?
I thought it was
No, I
like
mixed
powered
up a
down.
bunch of stuff and missed him.
I was
Between those
hit
two.
by that one in the corner over there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So there's a zone on Timbers as well.
Oh,
I thought one of
what?
them powered down.
No, after it hits something, it powers down, but then it
Wait,
starts
I didn't
charging
make
back
a
up.
save though for that.
Yeah, you did. You took half damage. It was 2.
Oh, well, I get advantage on saves versus magic if I would have known it was.
It's just lightning.
Oh,
It doesn't matter. You pass it anyways.
I don't
and it
think
was
it's
2.
magic.
alright. I'm just trying to, feel better about having a zone around myself. I like it.
That one there has arced out again, but it only made it 10 feet, so it's currently right there as well. But this one disappears.
Okay.
Okay.
I use half my movement to stand up.
Yes.
What do I have to do to break out?
Step out of it. But you do start your turn in it, so you will make one more dex save.
Zip zap.
I think you might have.
You could
Do I have advantage now? Or not advantage, but like normal?
You started your turn prone.
All right.
Then you can't
16 is 7. I didn't pass. Go on with
reach. Like,
9 lightning damage.
Oh fuck.
Wow, it's getting
safe on your
worse.
side.
For me.
It is.
All right. So I've got 12 movement space left, right?
Roughly.
Yeah. Can I make it to Manchu from here?
It's always round down, so really you get to move 10 feet.
Ugh. Can I jump it if I get 10 feet?
No, you can't end your turn in air.
Can't exceed your max movement.
Fuck. I got robbed.
Come on.
All right, I'll move the 10 feet.
Okay.
And then I'm going to. Fuck. Oh man, I really want to move. That stupid power. Yeah, fuck it. I'll dash to here.
Yeah.
So there.
Okay.
Got it. Okay. Anything else? That's your turn?
Yeah.
He double dashed.
Here comes the mad show.
I was waiting for him to like explode all the energy out and knock us all off.
So I have a theory on this.
I have a theory. If I had used if I had made it up to him, I would have stole that stupid ball.
Who just went?
He's reaching for minis!
Who? Is that,
Oh man!
I used my reaction to try to identify the spell Manchun is casting.
How'd you know he was casting a spell?
Because you're reaching for mini. Oh, you're not reaching.
What?
Go ahead.
More pipe.
Go ahead. Give me a Arcana check.
I mean, I'll be fair. I was talking about that aura. not
Wait.
whatever
We
it is
decided
about
that
to
Arcana
do.
check was a reaction, though. So is he spending his reaction to counterspell, or is he spending his reaction
He
to
can't
identify?
counterspell.
I can't counterspell. I'm just trying to figure out what he's casting.
But yes, he would be spending his reaction to identify.
God,
Can't get that till we're all 6.
not hot.
Are you? So what are you identifying? The spell that's down, or the spell that he's
I'm trying
casting?
to identify what that aura is. I've already rolled once. I got a 15, I think. No, that was on the Highlands. I got an 11.
Nope. You don't know. But currently, where he is right now, he is going to step out of range. What? 2 people. He steps outside the circle and moves to the outside to.
I attack.
Yeah, I
Right.
would imagine you would.
Me too.
Come on.
He moves to here.
That's not a type of opportunity.
I can't even use it recklessly, unfortunately.
He moves 15 feet away.
You can only do reckless on your turn.
Can I attack
He
too?
moves 15
Yeah,
feet away.
yeah.
Which way?
This way.
Right over here. Yep,
15
right
feet
where
away
you
to about right here.
Okay.
Does 17 hit?
I'm actually a
17
Warcaster,
hits.
so
Me too.
I totally took Sentinel feed while you weren't looking.
16?
Yeah.
He
16? That's a hit?
No, just kidding.
What'd you get, Cole?
I hit.
I did 2.
That's a 6.
15
15
damage.
damage?
I'm raging.
And 12 before that.
Yes, you
So
are.
12 damage.
12. So 12 and 15, 30. No, 38.
Yeah.
And I did 12 the round before that.
Hey, not that I'd really like to help the players,
But that didn't even do shit.
but did you apply sneak attack damage?
because he has a
This round?
You can apply sneak attack every turn.
Oh,
It is
so
not
I'm
your
still
turn.
learning this.
Yeah, this is a new turn.
Did you apply it?
Not just
No.
now, no.
Well then,
3,
Next
7.
3.
another 3.
Just
3, 3,
It's just
3, 3.
three, yeah.
Gotcha. See, I'm gonna learn that shit.
Yeah, but so that means that you can't do it on your turn.
Yes, it does. Every
you said.
turn.
Oh, every
Your
individual
turn, his turn, his
Okay,
turn.
yeah, sure.
Manchun's
Again.
turn.
round.
Monster's
Yeah,
turn.
You're right.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
that's one of the best things about rogues
Exact.
that I actually see people mess up on a
Yeah.
lot.
How often they can apply it.
Yeah.
And that's.
Okay, so he moved away. What does he do?
Alright,
enough.
so he's
Steal
told
that
us that
stupid
once. Now we
ball.
need to remember that.
He begins pulling his hands up into the air. The shimmering field around Sunday and Cole disappears. He conjures up another circle. This one, actually, you know
It's
what?
on fire.
He conjures up a spell. You hear a crack and sizzle through the air.
Did he roll con saves for those attacks?
He's not concentrating. Oh, this is gone anyway. Don't worry about it.
I don't know, but
He's only concentrating on this.
It's got a -4 to both of them.
right. It wouldn't have mattered anyways because
he dropped concentration.
Could have.
it didn't. It hasn't.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what that circle even did, and it has done nothing.
Cole doesn't know.
I think
I'm just paranoid, guys. God.
No, it's good. Remind me.
him from the lightning.
Please do remind me to make those con saves because I forget. Conjures up an area, but you don't see it.
Okay.
Here's
From
my
your
reaction.
mansion, kind of looks like Matt Damon, and I'm getting that vibe from this guy.
Over there, over from where he is
On the
standing.
little Sit clothespin.
What?
The safety pin.
You got us all. You got us all
You know what,
staring.
come on.
You got
On
us.
the
You got us
initiative
staring off.
tracker. On the initiative tracker.
Is he
I'm
saying
sorry.
that? Is he asking if we like apples?
Maybe.
Is that what you're?
Can we move on? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do
How do
that.
you like them
figure out
apples?
what he
Is
asked.
that what he's gonna say?
Yeah, you can make an Arcana reaction check. Anybody, like, you can't, but you can. Would you
I
get?
can't.
No. Low, right?
Yeah, no, it's a 10.
Not good enough.
Oh man.
As the spell has formulated, the magic from his hands stop. That ought to hold you for a while. Now, where is that gnome? Ah, and he
How does he seem to the bookcase?
Yeah, what the hell?
6-foot bookcase.
he sees what's going on over here. He's
I didn't find the bookcase.
He sees fall up. And he sees fall like he sees the levitating armor.
It's the kind of bookcases you can see, but it's missing a few books.
Only if the
so-
owner.
God damn it, I should at least have covered books, right?
Like full cover.
Yeah, like full cover.
I don't know why everyone is protesting because all I said was aha.
Now where's that gnome?
And he moves to right here.
Okay.
And that's the end of his turn.
Because we're scared.
Because he can't. Because
We're fighting Manchun.
Yeah.
he cannot see the gnome.
All right.
Likes to
Oh,
know.
so he's saying now where is that gnome?
Yeah.
Aha.
Aha, I have
he-
to move to see him.
Yeah.
Aha. That's why they call me Manchun. I have the best ideas.
The lightning bolts. This lightning bolt here reaches out 10 feet.
Damn right it does. And it's just
That far?
Just outside.
outside of my reach.
This lightning bolt. Actually, you know what?
She gone.
Yeah, is it gonna hit me in June?
She gone.
No, it's not.
What? It's back.
We're starting new ones.
It goes through Cole on Sunday. It hits Finn.
No, it can only move 10 feet.
No, we're good. Okay. This lightning bolt here begins to reach out 10 feet.
Yeah.
And as soon as it does so, you see that it stops mid-air and kind of explodes and sizzles and then disappears again. This one here begins to reach out 10 feet.
It's Asbel.
This one here... Oh, you know what? I forgot to put Asvel out.
Oh shit.
Let's get your attacks in.
I don't. She didn't step through the portal.
Hold on. You can retcon
Sure.
that if you want. Okay. Just
Oh,
like
I
all of a sudden
totally
Esbel
forgot
walks
about
through the
her.
portal.
No, she's cut out, bro. She's not here. She's too chicken to
She
step
don't
through
get the
portal
XP
of madness. Yeah, she's done.
Damn
I
it.
didn't like
Unless
her.
if
Anyways.
she's invisible.
Maybe Manchun didn't know
That's
where
what I
ran
was
out.
thinking.
Okay, does Esbel always come
Especially
with
after
him into
the rest.
She has as many invisibility potions as I say she does.
Okay,
Dude,
well,
I'm not
would she-
arguing with the DM.
would she come
No,
with him?
That's not my
She's
job.
not
did
here.
she
That
know that like
She's
there's
not
gonna be an
here.
attack?
She's not here. We're too far into this.
Oh yeah.
We're too far into this.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
We'll kill her later.
Oh, we will.
Lightning bolt here arcs out 10
She's
feet.
our friend now.
Leave my girlfriend alone.
Yeah, seriously, she's our friend now.
Oh wait, our Esbel. Oh, I was thinking of the Blackwater.
No, that's Vivette.
Yeah, no, our friend.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
Our friend in the heist.
So how's she gonna get out?
Whatever, don't worry about her.
I really wish I would have remembered to put her
We don't have time to talk about this right now, Finn. We need to fight this guy. Get out of here. Quit talking.
That was Manchun's turn.
One round hit.
That was Manchun's turn. Cole.
3.
No, this is my second action.
This is mine too. That was my second.
action.
Alright, you're right.
I raged and pushed, and now I'm acting.
Yeah, you're right.
Whatever, it's fine.
No, you're right.
I'm gonna do a perception on the fact that the lightning just like stopped randomly. Like, did it look like it hit a surface of some kind?
Oh, clever.
Yes.
Cole doesn't put anything together.
Okay.
He's gonna run at Manchun.
Bam!
Right about there. Shit.
Manchun.
Yeah, I'll give you the finger.
I can't pass.
No.
Did no damage?
No.
Okay, so that was 5. I'm gonna use the rest of my 30 to get to this.
Bam!
Wait, what?
You begin
Where?
following an invisible wall that goes around you three. Stops right where that bookshelf is.
Oh, the three of us?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Like this?
Yeah.
Wait, you're inside of something?
Yeah, we can't see it.
Oh.
And it's invisible.
Nikes.
Yeah, just like that.
I drink a potion. And I punch myself in the face.
1d4 damage.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's not proficient. That's 1.
Yeah, right.
So I'm dual wielding, right? So I have potion in one hand and fist in the other, and I drink a potion and punch myself in the face.
Why not just like take the bottle, like
Yeah,
shards of glass, but it heals
so you want
itself.
me to roll a d4?
Bites the glass.
Actually, I'm not proficient, so it's just
It
1
is-
damage.
it is just
plus
1
strength
damage.
plus strength modifier. So it's 4 damage. But it's half. It's half because I'm raging, so that's 2 damage.
Oh no.
So it keeps my rage
Nice
going.
fat
So I'm
one
at
for it.
17, and now I'm drinking a potion.
You might have taken less damage from an improvised weapon, like a glass bottle to the
Now it
face.
still adds strength damage. No matter what, it's 1 plus strength.
That's true.
In anywho, what potion do I have? I'm gonna drink.
Potion of fat
I'm gonna drink my biggest one. It's just regular potion of healing. What was that?
It's
4
2d4 plus
2d4.
2d4 plus
Regular
2.
potion is 2
Oh.
2 4.
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, I just looked it up.
Ooh, that's a 4.
Yeah.
But these don't roll at all.
Right, they just land.
5.
Yeah.
So 7.
Yeah, because they're made of
Okay,
metal.
that's my turn.
Yeah, that's why.
There's no roll to
No,
it.
it's just the 4s. The 4s don't roll.
Follow.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, they don't roll.
Yes, Fala.
Does he have disadvantage? I mean,
I don't believe so. I mean, when he tries to kick Follow away, he's actually going to move himself in the other direction.
Like transforms around it, and Fala just yanks him over the ledge, slipping and falling in the process. Might be the first time he's ever killed something.
Well, it's
It's not
animated
dead
armor,
for a
so-
while, man.
first off, Paula survived a war. She's been killed before.
As this all happens and Fallout takes the animated armor and it kind of cartwheels with the levitation off into foreverness, Fallout stops and looks at you. Like that?
Not lame, Fala. Not lame at all. Good job.
No, killing is lame.
He's alive. Look.
It never was alive, Paula. It'll live forever.
He's alive. And suddenly my hallmark has become dropping people from the sky in order to kill them.
We'll call you the
There's
Night
worse things to be known of.
Bane is
The
concentration. isn't it?
Nightfaller.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to remind you to
Wait,
do context as well.
Oh, Bane and Levitation.
Oh, so I took 9 and 6 damage and I need to roll 2 con saves.
Keep going.
So both of those would have to be 10 or above plus your
I forgot my
modifier.
con save, so just keep going.
Sorry.
Just remember it. Timbers.
Dare to fly around timber.
I
Top of the order.
drop concentration on levitate.
It makes no sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's space.
And I mean, yeah.
Graham, I can't get out!
Use the spell magic.
It's my turn again.
Yes.
Okay. First of all, I use my reaction to try and figure out what's going on with my friends. You said
At the beginning of your turn, you need to make a dex save for the zone you're standing in.
That's right. Okay. Dex save.
Climb the bookshelf.
11, 12, 13.
From the top of the ropes!
I would have climbed it, but we've seen what happens when I climb.
It's 13
I
enough.
just stay on the ground.
8 lightning damage.
Okay. 8 lightning damage. Ow. Bruise. 22. Okay. Reaction. What's going on? You said I could tell a spell went off.
You don't really have visual on it at all.
You didn't see him cast it.
You ain't got shit.
He couldn't see
man.
you, you can't see him.
Okay.
6-foot bookcase between you and us.
And I can't see Manchun. There's lightning right there. There's lightning fucking everywhere. What did you do? There's lightning fucking everywhere. Okay, first of all, I am going to get out of this little ring of shit that I'm in.
Direction.
And I'm gonna go the direction that Fall is in.
Okay.
Try and squeeze around him.
10, 15.
I'm surprised you didn't have Fall and move out of the lightning.
Yeah.
Is she? Oh yeah, she is.
Sorry, it's a lot to manage.
Oh, it's such a slippery
You
slide.
know I forget to move.
You're at 15. You're at 15,
I'm at 15 right there, and I can see Manchun.
If you were planning to go through, you could go through.
I can see Manchun.
From right there, you can.
Okay. Does he look like he's casting a spell? Arcana check.
Not currently.
Not currently.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's, unless he like duck behind the desk or something. No.
Standing.
Looks like you got visual.
All right. You know what? Screw him. I'm gonna firebolt him.
Nice shot.
Nice.
Job, dude.
2, 23, 24, 25.
25?
Yeah.
Nice. To hit, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were counting up damage all of a
So,
sudden.
do you have more than one bolt yet?
No.
Nope.
Need to be level 5.
I thought you were.
None of us have tried that.
Oh right.
Let's just firebolt. It never even actually gets to be 2 bolts. It just goes
More
up and
damage.
die in damage.
I'm thinking of which bolt? No, Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
6 damage.
Nice. And a
Plus-
con save.
11 damage. I'm
11
sorry.
damage and a con save.
11 fire
Come on now, roll a 1. Need to see a 1.
It's the best I could do for you guys.
That's an 11.
-4.
Oh, and he's Bane.
Oh, minus a
D4.
D4. Come on, baby.
Oh, I accidentally
makes
did
it
the
a
best
7.
thing I could
Come on,
possibly
baby. It's a 3.
Yes. So
I don't know what
you
that
get?
means. What's his con modifier?
mean?
Does he have con save?
That means we all just died. He rolled a 3.
He's got a +3.
So,
So that's 11. So that's more than half. That's yeah.
He maintains.
He doesn't maintain because I use cutting word and I half that shit.
Wait. What?
When?
Right now.
What? As a reaction?
Yeah. It's the beginning of the round, right?
yes, it is.
Alright. Yeah, we
I
got
can
it.
half a save. I'm gonna check it right now, guys.
On the cutting words?
Counter spell.
It's not a spell.
It's an
Oh.
ability.
It's an ability.
You could have counterspelled
If this
his,
works.
but it's too late for that.
Yeah.
If they make an attack roll, an ability check, or damage roll, you can use your action to expend 1 bardic dice.
So it's not an ability check, it's a save.
Oh,
Check.
so no.
Yeah.
Oh, ability.
I was gonna be like, damn, that's
Damn,
a cool
no.
use for it. I've never heard of that before.
No. I can't use it.
Okay.
Oh, he just barely makes it?
Yep.
Oh! Damn!
Man, I wish I had looked into the future of this battle.
Oh, you
You can't.
are you
already
out
used
of
this point.
dice? You're out of dice.
Sunday.
Falla, get me out of here!
Some points in history are fixed, gentlemen. This
That's
is one.
not all I can do.
Sunday yells out, but the sound is muffled.
Shit balls.
Yeah.
It sounds as if Sunday is yelling through a wall.
Through the whatever. Just
Attack it.
all up.
Fucking
Yeah,
attack
hit it. I'll just hit it. Pound on it.
Yeah.
Attack it with your rapier.
Okay, I can-
You attack,
I'll tag it.
striking at this invisible wall.
With a 25.
25 to hit.
Oh, you hit that wall.
Yeah, well,
You hit that wall.
And
Hit
if
that
I
wall
did
good.
damage, I did 11.
11.
Okay.
11 big ones.
Okay.
Does it even take damage?
Does it appear to take damage?
Yeah.
It's invisible, so hard to say.
There's a crack now.
Damn it, man, shoot.
Yes, but is it
I
silent?
get Paul's attention
Does
at
it
all?
say ouch?
If all it sees, I mean, people can hear, but it's hard to hear. So,
Then
Hero we're casting. on the
Can't you
inside
tell
of
by
it?
the look on my face?
yeah, probably. I don't know. It'll be an insight check on Fallah's turn, but it
Okay,
should be an easy check. Finn.
I take my healing potion.
Take a healing potion.
I get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 hit points.
7 hit points. Okay. That is.
And now I'm going
It was
to
worth the chance to break the spell.
yell, Cole! And I run up Cole's back and try to jump over the top of this.
Oh, that's right. We're all three in it.
Okay.
like you're just gonna hit the
So
ceiling
straight up in the air.
of this dome.
Oh, fuck. Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
Yeah.
There's some gravity. Is that what happens?
Wait,
Just keep going?
Wait, what's going on?
Give me a check on your to see.
I actually
Acrobatics.
can't, like, off my turn, I can't use my reaction to help you.
Right,
Yeah.
but
Anyway.
But you can jump.
I'll let you. I mean, it's basically a free action to crouch.
No, I think he was, like, doing an out.
No. I was going to run up his back and
Yeah.
try to jump over.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
give me a little bit of heads
Oh,
up
sure,
first.
yeah. Oh, I can crouch.
All right, let's see me die.
Well, you're only gonna get. Oh, that's a really good dice.
17 plus, what am I adding? Acrobatics?
So we did the math. It was 4 plus your strength modifier on a 10-foot run up. So what's your strength modifier?
-1.
So you have 3-foot leap. So you get to my waist.
Wait, to climb up you?
No, a jump.
I'm not jumping up you.
So
I'm running up your back.
Cole crouches slightly. You run. You use your
running
check.
up his back.
You use your check to try and get purchase up Cole's back. You run up
3 feet.
foot after foot after foot after foot after foot because it's Cole's back and your legs are short.
Yeah.
Finally, you get to Cole's shoulder and you jump. You leap up. You make it 3 feet. Bam! Into an invisible wall.
When I hit it, just like Garfield.
Yeah. Except that it's a dome, so it's kind of like.
So we know for sure that there's a top to this now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So
Did I see that?
fall and I
I seen
land
that, right?
Sure.
right on the edge of the table that's sticking upright, and I go ah!
Oh yeah, because that table has actually been cut in half.
Yeah,
so
like I land on the jagged edges of it and I fall.
it shatters a bit more.
Ah, my ass!
Manshoon.
Alright, sorry guys, found out. Let's talk to it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
this makes things interesting. I believe he has a direct line of sight to,
To Grim?
yeah.
Yeah, he does.
You threw that fireball.
Unfortunately, we were just talking about that.
Conjures up a spell, more of this electrical energy in the air. Oh, by the way, all that electrical energy begins to arc out 10 feet again.
Lord.
3 of
Behind a
them,
table.
this one, that one, and that one, all strike the globe and disperse themselves, doing nothing.
Okay.
This one here, that one disappeared last turn, correct? So it is going to reach out 10 feet towards Grim that
And
time.
gets him.
Dex save.
Come on, Timbers.
18.
18, that's a pass. You will take 5 damage.
Yeah, I was
And you are not concentrating on anything.
no.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. I didn't take any damage.
Manshoon brings his hands together, reaches down, pulls the electrical energy up, fires forth a bolt that strikes through the air, lightning crashing and searing through everything, straight towards you, Timbers. You must give me a
Death saving throw.
Is
Isn't that like
wall of force
must
like
give me a
right his
door.
way? I'm just saying.
No, if you hit him, he can hit you.
Yeah.
Right.
Fall and take this health potion. I throw it at the wall.
Dexterity saving
I'm all about helping you, but
Wait, did he just roll an attack?
Dex saving throw.
Okay, hold on.
No.
A spell
saving throw.
attack?
I have to roll a dex save.
no. So he's asking if you're cutting actions. It's a spell attack,
Yeah, I was asking if it's a spell attack.
or is it save?
So,
Dex saving throw.
It's a save.
So it's not a save.
okay, no. So what's the damages then?
Oh yeah. Even on a save?
Yeah,
It's
no,
gonna
no,
be
no.
a lot, guys. You might want to say goodbye to Grim, actually. I just rolled a
So
2.
I'll just use the cutting words
Which is
now
a 4.
if I can. I'll say it beforehand so I don't have to.
So this is the ability, correct?
I'm hoping that it is I can do it this time. So when a creature you see makes an attack roll, no, an ability check, or a damage roll. So
Oh, it's
I
a
can do
damage
the
roll.
damage
It straight says damage roll?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, alright.
So I can have the damage with my.
That'll sure help.
Oh my god. That is
That's interesting.
that is great. I am
Cool.
maybe gonna live.
So
Doubt
I
it.
get to subtract my number from my inspiration dice. So that's it.
Yeah,
That's
just
all I
one
get to
more.
subtract.
Okay.
I subtract 1 damage.
Oh, I was really excited.
I do 23 damage.
And
This bolt of lightning
Yeah,
fires
22
forth and
damage?
sears through the air, crashes and burns and blasts the boxes all around you, pierces through you, exits out the other side, and travels on for another 100 feet out into the space of nothingness. What did I say? 23 damage?
Yeah.
yeah, that happens and Grim kind of just stands there like getting electrocuted for a minute, and a bunch of the energy like coalesces onto his staff, which sort of pops worse than ever and kind of goes black, and Grim drops unconscious.
Cypher. End this. No more. Come with me. Let the other 3 live and we could be done.
I'm like, you hear me pounding on the wall of the ground.
Give me an insight check for Fala.
I've been doing pretty bad. Does somebody else want to roll?
Yeah, I'll roll. Give me that insight again, baby.
Yeah, another roll of 17.
Good job.
Which is actually a 16.
Wait, she has a
No,
minus
insight is
1.
plus. Insight is plus 3.
Oh, not bad.
She's proficient. It's proficient.
Fala
20.
steps out of the lightning zone there, by the way.
Yeah, I always
Quick.
forget to move.
Quick dex save for that. Yeah, it does 2 damage.
It's a 10 plus 5.
So 1 damage.
Plus 4 actually, so 14.
No, she didn't say.
1 damage.
15.
Damage.
Fala has stepped out
1 damage.
and looks
Yeah.
looks down at Timbers, hand on your chest, and feels like your life, your heart, kind of like struggling to beat, and you're like kind of losing consciousness. You see Fala lean down over you, put Fala's cold 3-fingered hand on your chest. Timbers?
Fallen. The potion on my belt.
No! Grabs a short sword from the debris on the ground and just rushes at Manchun. Just a fearsome charge.
As we watch.
Fala's going to make an attack. Go ahead and give me Fala's turn.
So we're all just like stuck inside here watching Fall's last stand.
Fala's got 2 weapon fighting. Fights with a
I don't
couple
know.
of short swords.
I don't know if it makes any difference, but I'm gonna do the same thing I did last turn on my turn. Because I'm between
Fala got
Take a potion.
They didn't.
and hit myself in the
Oh yeah, and go ahead. You do that.
Okay. Yeah.
21 to attack
Nice.
and
Nice. Yeah. I'm full of
a miss.
That's fantastic.
For the offhand.
Yeah.
Damage.
Damage is going to be a 1d8. Does Fala get sneak attack?
Yeah.
4.
How? We're all on a wall.
6.
Oh,
Yeah, no, we're not.
no sneak attack.
We're not flanking.
So 8 damage then.
I'm down on the ground, like half on a table. 13.
Shit balls.
13.
It's cursed now.
The bardic curse.
Fallen just rips into Manchun. Attacks with a short sword, strikes across, pierces through the mage armor, leaves a gash throughout the robes. Crimson begins to pour down Manchun a little bit. You see him stagger, put a hand forward towards Fala as Fala tries to follow up with a right or a left hand attack unarmed to try and strike, but Manchun's metal gauntleted arm catches it, and they struggle for a second. Cole working himself up into a rage, desperate to continue. Manchun struggling to maintain concentration. Timbers, give me a death saving throw.
20, baby, 20! 20!
16. And what do I add?
It's
Nothing.
You just gotta be 10.
Sunday.
Yes.
Sunday and Finn, do you have anything you want to do? I mean, if you got something, work it up.
but it's either way.
You can heal yourself.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use my second win and give me some hit points back.
Okay.
So,
Manchun begins to follow up again, tries to subdue Fala.
Volley of blows.
Can we distract him? Just words.
Finn, did you have anything to do on your turn?
Yeah, I do.
What do you do?
I am going to cast Toll the Dead because it is not going to have to travel through the object. It's just going to be a saving throw.
There you go.
There we go.
What?
However, Manchun will counterspell this.
Yeah, and I'm not going to use Toll the Dead now. I'm going to use a different spell. All right, go ahead.
Oh, it's low level. I don't have to roll.
no,
for
go
it.
ahead.
It's a cantrip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Counter spells with one hand, holding Fala still. Fala has a sword up and at the ready to try and bring it down for a stabbing attack. Other hand still gripping. His hand flies out as you begin to cast Toll of the Dead. I don't know what your spell looks like, but his hands come out and just. It's like you can kind of feel like a grip in your mouth as he squeezes your tongue, stopping the words from forming in your mouth, the incantation failing. And then with his other hand again, he brings it back like this, and a magical purplish blue energy forms and circles around his hand. Lets forth 3 magic missiles that land straight into Fala's chest.
Do I still get my turn?
What was the rest of your turn?
Yeah, I'm going to use my bonus action
2.
to cast the spell Healing Word.
That you can do.
Yeah. Use it on myself, buddy.
Yeah, heal me.
Oh,
Healing
yeah.
word.
Can it go through the...
You only.
You can target, and I will tell you what happens.
He needs
I will
to
target
be able
Grim.
to hear you.
He doesn't have to hear me.
Healing word.
What? I don't remember it being like that. It just says a target.
Being dead is subconscious. When you're in a dying state, they say you can't hear.
Well, it's just unconscious, but I believe healing word
So
you
we
have
rocked
to be
out
able
the country
to.
music
The,
from my
the
wall.
target has to be able to hear you,
Right, I get it.
just like Tola did.
A creature that you choose that you can see within range.
Oh, there you go. That can hear you.
Nope.
All right.
Gains hit points equal to
Okay.
1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier.
There you go. It doesn't pass. It doesn't pass through the barrier.
Coming back.
The barrier itself also does not block sound.
There you go. Either way, you're good to go.
I mean, it would block a sound-based spell
That is
if it's like a shockwave type thing. But
4. You're up and at 'em. Up and at 'em, cowboy.
wakey wakey.
everything continues on as it had just said. Fala has sword up and at the ready.
So anyway, as I cast that, I look back at him and just like,
So
choke on it.
yeah, when I wake up, do I have to let on? Like basically, I don't want to let anyone know I wake up. I want to, when it's my turn or when it's relevant, I want to pretend to still be dead.
I don't know.
Then
'cause,
on your
I'm
turn,
not
you
really
can make a
do it
deception
on the
check.
slide. Like, I'm gonna look directly at you when I
6,
cast it.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Mention's not a bard. He doesn't
12.
have that spell.
He doesn't know.
12 damage to Fala as 3 magic missiles fly forth out of Manchun's hand and explode into 3 places on Fala's chest. shattering and splintering Fala's wooden frame and beginning to expose the inner core.
Somebody screams out loud.
What does that sound like? Fala!
Cole, do something!
I am assuming, Cole, you continue on as
Panic
usual.
is in her eyes.
Just working up a rage, headbutting the wall.
Yeah, basically.
Wait, did Manchun use those magic missiles on me?
No,
No,
magic
you
missiles
hit
hit Fala.
and follow.
Got it. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to basically punch the force wall and do damage to myself, kind of thing. Just like hitting myself, but I'm hitting a wall. So
Yeah.
I'll take 4 damage and half that to 2.
Fala, roll an attack. Do your turn.
Come on, baby, get me out of this globe.
Fala pulls their second hand free.
2 misses. I rolled a 1 and a 10.
You know you could pass your inspiration.
I need it.
Is that what you've been saving it for? How many games?
You know what?
It's
I'll
been
say,
2.
Right.
I passed my inspiration to Fala for a reroll. Okay. Somebody else want to roll?
Was she attacking with?
Yeah.
Misunderstood.
Main hand.
Okay,
There
that's
we go.
better.
That's better.
20.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Roll that sneak attack damage.
Yep.
For what?
I'm just kidding.
10.
10.
That's good damage.
Come on, low.
Oh, it's a
Natural
0. I
20.
see a 0.
Natural 20, by the way.
Oh, that green dice
Oh, natural 1 after that?
killing us.
You're never allowed to throw in this box again. No, Jesse zone.
That's the no zone.
No zone.
No zone.
It's a DMZ.
The lightning bolts have pretty much stopped forming.
That's good.
Timbers, it is your turn.
Didn't take
Oh,
it.
this is gonna be a tough call. Okay, so here's what I do. I move over behind one of those crates.
Crawling or
Yeah,
you?
crawling.
Okay. You do?
And I pull out my scroll of Dispel Magic. And I begin to recite the incantation on the Wall of Force.
Okay.
So
Still need to hit
it's
yourself.
10 plus the spell's level if it is a spell that is higher than 3rd level.
Okay.
It sure is.
Don't. It's immune to dispel magic. Your spell casts and strikes the wall of force, and you see a wave of energy ripple around it. It ripples with visibility light on the spectrum for just a second. But Cole continues to strike the wall, and you see that it did not dispel. Would you like to make an Arcana check real quick on a wall of force?
Yes. 15.
Wall of force is a...
No, it's gonna be a 16.
15 is what you gotta know. So, Wall of Force, you know this. It is invulnerable to pretty much everything. Spells cannot pass through it, but you can cast a spell to originate on the other side. It is invisible. It can be cast in various shapes. This one is a dome, and only a ray of disintegration can destroy it. Or drop concentration. You can maintain concentration for up to 10 minutes.
It's cool, guys. We got this. 10 minutes.
Doing what?
It's been 1.
Sunday and Finn.
3 rounds, guys. That's 18 seconds or whatever.
Sunday and Finn, you guys got anything?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I pull out my banjo and I look like I'm
I'll
making
let
obscene
her- I'll let
gestures
her
at
go
him.
first.
Can he hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, let me whip out this book here.
I'm gonna pull my handkerchief off the orb
Yeah?
and
Kiss it.
gonna touch it.
Kiss it.
It is cold to the touch. Nothing happens.
Grope it.
No matter what you do, it won't move from that position, but it is a cold metal orb.
Kiss my entire ass.
Well said, Little Mince.
Is this a spell?
This is spell. Is that what Manchun says?
Seriously, kiss your ass.
If you don't do anything, give me a wisdom save.
I will allow I'm not allowing this to happen. I cast counter spell again.
Yeah, you enjoy that. Choke on it! Choke on it!
Okay.
Alright, I use my bonus action again.
Yeah.
I cast Healing Word on Grim once again.
Oh, I like you, but the taste of cookies infuses my
That must
mouth.
have been a cantrip then, whatever you were casting.
Yeah. It was. Isn't it funny how I keep doing that? That is 6 HP.
Ooh, boy.
Oh, yeah.
You're getting me up there. I might be able to survive another damaging.
That's a cool trick. Where'd you learn that?
Learn from watching you!
I didn't know if you wanted some more. I didn't put anything in there. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's it, I can only do that.
Nothing Sunday?
I duck behind the table piece that I'm hiding.
I'll hit the orb.
Man, I wish I had a
I'll hit the
familiar
orb
out
with
and
my-
about right now.
I'll just hit it.
Just doing
Roll to
stuff
attack.
for me. It's okay. I gotta
21.
check out my save,
Hit
guys.
damage.
Please, Sunday, get him.
What are you hitting?
12?
Yeah. What are you? What are you hitting?
The orb.
Hitting the orb.
Oh, good idea.
12?
I don't know what it's
12.
gonna do, but
12 damage to it. Oh, half. No, magic weapon. 12 damage to it.
If I did do it.
Manchun is going to sidestep to here.
No.
Back a little bit. I mean, basically, Manchun is lining up a lightning bolt.
he can't see me.
Counterspell!
He doesn't have to see you. This travels in a 100-foot line, hits everything in the process. Dex save for you and Falla.
I feel attacked.
Yeah, brings up the spell.
I give Falla my inspiration.
I don't know.
No, you don't have advantage.
And I'll roll for her.
I'm gonna take a 19 on that though.
For Falla?
No, for me.
For you. Are you prone?
Yeah, so shouldn't you have cover and shit?
Hiding. He was still on the
No,
ground.
because it travels in a straight line and
Straight
hits
line.
everything.
Yeah, but you have to be able to like target it. So
No.
he lost visual.
He doesn't have to target it. It's a
Yeah, but I mean, you can't. You don't know. You're not gonna like just target in a spot where you don't know where a guy is randomly.
he knows he was there, so he
So,
picks a straight
If you're
line.
gonna give me disadvantage,
Okay.
that's fine, because I still got a 19.
There you go. Still a pass.
Alright, so
for Falla?
Falla has advantage. Because this is my inspiration.
Don't knock that over.
Careful.
That's a 2.
Oh no.
A 13 plus...
Plus 4. Oh no,
Okay.
plus 5.
Plus
So
5.
18.
18. Does she pass?
Yes.
Woo! Only half. 24.
Wow.
It's gonna be bad though. Fall's probably gonna drop, guys.
Alright, can I use
I'm
my
probably
reaction?
Gonna drop, to be honest.
32 lightning damage. What's your reaction?
Half that. I want to half that.
Wait, wait, wait.
Or at least take off 6.
Hold up. That's how much
you
we
can
take?
off your inspiration.
You're going to take half of that because you passed the check.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 16.
16 minus... There's minus 3 on that, so it's 13.
There you go. Does that minus is
Falla and I both drop.
Falla and you both drop to the ground.
That's
No, not that far.
Oh.
Zap zap.
Give me
wow.
your dirty love. Mike, you might surrender to some Manchun in your cave.
You know,
Give me
it didn't have to be this way.
your dirty love.
You had an opportunity.
I was ready to agree. You just summoned your fools.
Well, you know, I had weighed the options and I saw where things were going. In the end, well, you weren't much anyways. I guess you weren't up to.
Can I make my attack while he's talking?
Yeah, go ahead and attack stuff.
All
Are you
right.
attacking him?
I use another spell.
Cast a spell.
It's a cantrip.
Yeah, well, he's not countering.
He's not gonna counter it?
He's not going to counter it.
Alright. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Still banged?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. How long does that last? 1 minute?
I would believe so. It hasn't been a minute yet. Otherwise, we would have had at least one.
Failed.
Oh my god!
Oh, please.
Roll for
let him-
damage.
Please let him drop.
Oh
on,
my
man.
god.
Big
D12. Big D12.
Everything.
Yeah, 2d12s.
Big
Move the
D12.
beer.
Everything hinges on
Wind
this right
up.
now.
I need 2 of them.
Wind
Oh
up
my
this.
god.
Come on.
Got him because
Pop him.
you might have gotten him because he was cocky.
Fucking 3.
A total of 3.
1 and a 2.
He still has to roll 10.
Yeah.
Come on.
I wish I could cutting words his thing.
Shitballs.
Oh, that could have been better. I'm
Could I
not
add
gonna lie.
2d4s to it really quick? With my, Okay, yeah, I will. I'll use 2d4s to
What?
add my favored by the gods.
Oh shit.
Oh, come on.
Come on, gods. Give me something here.
3 plus
1.
What?
4.
Yeah, so it was 3, 6, 7.
7 damage.
Total of 7. He still has to roll 10.
Okay.
Favored by the gods did not help me.
Man, I was
I mean, he still
really
takes the
hoping to
damage.
stay up.
Come on,
Can't
let's
use
see,
your
let's
box?
see a 1. Let's see a 1, Mal. Hey, I'm gonna
13. You got it. Plus 3. Oh, minus 2, but it's still plus 3.
Oh, my dice back.
Give me that die. I'll roll.
How many can he pass?
A lot.
Anyone else have inspiration?
Nope. I'll just hit that orb again.
I'll use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on Grim once more.
Seeing that his confidence is a little
It's cocked.
overbearing for the moment, he calculates it is in his best. Oh,
Can I hit the orb again?
you know what? That puts him in a tight spot. That
Yeah,
puts him
I got him up again. He's at 5.
at 5. Grim, you're back up.
So since he's monologuing, we get to roll initiative.
Can you not get out?
I have no idea what's going on.
Can you not get out? It's like
no,
we're back
that's-
in a portal.
I know, Cole's basically just
What's the
slamming his
bad
head
guy
at the
doing?
wall.
Well, Finn did his thing. It's back to Manchun. So Manchun sees what's going on, and you hit him with that in the middle of him gloating about his preemptive monologue about his
Right?
not so
Every
quite
bad
so
guy's got a
secure
monologue.
victory.
You're like, ah, pew, pew, pew.
You gotta kill me if you're gonna finish this. Come on, drop it and fight me like a Manchun.
Persuasion roll. Persuasion roll.
Cashew, that's what I heard. My ears are ringing.
Dang it. Okay. You know you're doing well when you get the DM irritated. Damn.
Test the
awesome.
orb.
Are you gonna Manchu or Manchoned?
Oh man, choked.
I guess he Manchoked.
He moves. He moves to here. He
There's only been the 3 of us.
she drops his spell.
Whoa, what?
Alright, I use my attack, my held action to throw a spear at him.
I didn't remember you saying you held an action.
We weren't in.
So is it an action to drop the Phantasmal Force Wall?
It's not a phantasmal force.
It's wall of force, and it might be
What?
an action.
To
It's
drop
not
it?
an action. It is a
Concentration is
free
pretty good.
action to drop concentration on any spell.
I know.
I know.
He's Bane. Does that at least a little bit help?
No. Not right here.
Oh.
And he is going to upcast.
Yeah, I bet he will. Fucker.
100-foot line. That's going to hit Cole, Sunday,
And Finn.
and Finn.
Is he too short?
Dex saving throw.
Did they like aim a little high?
19.
19's a pass.
Cold pass.
I fail.
You fail.
I fail.
Okay. For those of you who failed,
Yes.
33 lightning damage.
Oh man.
Oh mother.
For those of you who passed, half that. 16?
Oucha! That would have been a good one to pass.
Yeah.
And,
Too bad.
and he uses the rest of his movement to...
Oh, wait. I'm so sorry. I have danger sense. I'm going to roll one more time. I'm so sorry. I don't use this very often, but I have advantage on dex saving throws.
Okay, his turn's not over.
That did not pass.
Okay. And he uses his
It was
movement...
worth a shot.
He uses his movement to back up to here, and you see that the pylons begin charging themselves back up.
Oh, that's
Monkey balls.
Throw that ball out of here.
Okay. Cole.
Yeah, I'm going to charge him and slam yeah, I'm going to recklessly attack.
You gonna throw him off the edge?
No. I'm
He's
burying
gotta
the
be
axe in
down.
his face.
He's done some.
Yeah.
We've done some.
Why are you rolling? What are you doing?
Yes, we have.
No, go for it.
Okay, I'm rolling. I'm slamming my axe in his face.
Go.
Come on, Cole.
Disarm him.
Give me a goddamn 20. Oh, that's a good shot. 26.
That's a hit.
Okay, and I do 16 damage.
16.
So can you give me a... healing motion on my body.
Give me just a quick second here.
I'll suck your cock for it.
Is that like a that's like a movement, right?
No, it's not a movement. That is an action to pour a drink down.
Okay. 16. Got it.
My spirit transfers onto him, not that it makes much difference.
Okay.
You're only gonna get one shot at this.
Fallen is going to make a death saving throw.
Okay.
Plus,
Actually, I think
attack
Fallen has to
right
make
after you,
2. I think we skipped. Just do 1.
6, 7, 8.
8. Got it.
That's a
Okay.
failure.
That's a failure. Timbers. Are you still... No, you're not unconscious
I'm
anymore.
not unconscious anymore. It's my turn again.
Yeah.
half of
Okay. I can see this dude, right?
You're 50 feet away.
I can
Yeah.
see him. Okay. Scary.
Maybe don't stay in a straight line.
Yeah, I got you. That's a
I think you should line up.
You're right.
Lunchtime, everybody line up.
Okay. Oh, this is risky. I'm gonna do it though.
That's right.
I cast a spell.
Okay. I will counterspell.
Can you see Grim from there?
If he can see me. He's standing up, isn't he?
I'm not standing.
Then how do you see him? Or is this a spell that is not...
If you're prone, that desk blocks your vision.
If this is a spell where you do not have to see your target, then by all means cast it.
I doubt that it is.
But as soon as
So
you
you're saying I can't see him from where I'm at then?
if you can see him, he can see you.
If you're prone, you can't see him through the desk. No. Standard desk height.
It's also broken.
It's 50 feet away. It's a long way.
It's got like 2 legs sticking up.
But you can stand up and go prone again.
Yeah, no, I certainly could, but I mean, I already know what he's gonna do.
You said you were casting a spell.
Yeah, I'm
and
casting a spell and you counterspelled it.
Yeah, so that's how it's going to have to resolve because you already
So
announced
that's over.
Yeah.
Now you have your movement if you want.
And I do. So.
Half movement to stand up.
Yep.
Okay, so there's 15.
You stand up and you begin to feel the hair on the back of your neck stand up as the pylon beside you has begun charging.
Yeah, I try to get back in between. I get back over there between the pillar and the bookshelf. The
Oh,
little
big drop.
You
divider
can't
thing.
get that far.
I get as close as I can.
Okay.
I mean, there's no.
Rather there.
Yeah. 15 or 10 left is all I had. Okay.
Okay. Sunday.
We're in a straight line again.
No!
Can I reach her?
Reach here.
Can I reach Manshun? Can I get?
Shit, why did I attack from this side?
You got the tape measure there. Measure out 6 inches.
Go ahead, man.
Center to center.
That's fun.
Or edge to edge, or I don't know. Looks like it.
You sure you want to do that Sunday?
I do.
What are you gonna do Sunday?
I'm going to attack.
Okay.
Make rapier meat flesh.
Yes.
Let him have it Sunday.
You have
21. And that second one's a miss. I get the sneak attack, right?
mm-hmm.
So there's my
Nice
sneak
shot.
attack is 6.
And your D8.
Get your D8 for your.
Nice. 12 plus your dex.
Well, yeah, so 12, 13, 14, 15.
10, 15
15 damage.
for my attack, and then I'm also
Nice
going
shot.
to use my action surge
Fuck yeah.
and
Yeah.
attack him again.
So wait, so you did bonus action? No, you did attack.
Yeah.
You didn't do a bonus action attack.
No, or I did, but I. With
But you
action-
It was a miss.
it
You
was a
missed.
miss.
Okay, you're right. Now you have an extra attack.
Extra attack.
Go ahead. Ah, fuck.
Damn.
No
9.
advantage.
No.
9.
To hit.
Did I hit?
9 to hit. No.
That's what I got.
Okay. Finn.
But-
Lightning.
Wait,
What?
hold on. No, I can't use my cunning action right now.
No.
But I know. Yeah.
Lightning will arc out 10 feet towards Sunday. Towards. Who is that, Finn?
Finn is who?
Yep, Finn's down there.
Towards Finn. Towards Grim. And this one towards.
Scrim.
This one here towards Cole.
Okay, so I think we got a hit on Grim and we got a hit on Sunday.
Yeah, dex saves.
How much did I do to all?
Yeah, you did 15.
Are you down?
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Oh, I got a 20 on my dex save.
3 damage.
17.
3 damage. Okay. That is for
It's hurting.
Finn, correct? So, death saving throw.
Oh yeah, baby! He stabilizes.
Yes.
You gained 1 hit point on a 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice roll.
The
job.
breath of Yolanda breathes back into me, and she says, "Not this time."
Be cool, honey bunny. Be cool, honey bunny.
You ever see scars from lightning?
Right?
Yeah, right. I'm like a little bit blinded now.
Why does that sound like an emo band?
Can I use my
Scars
action?
from lightning.
Yeah.
It's a good
It's a
one.
band now.
Can I use my movement to stand out?
Be all
At the end of your turn, death saves.
We'll have to hire Scars of Light.
Menshun begins
Yeah,
to
we're willing
conjure
them
up.
if we make it out of this alive.
Menshun begins to conjure up some power in his hands, and you see him bring it up, and vanishes from sight.
Reaction. Here, see if I can tell what spell I cast. Ah, man, it's just not good tonight. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13.
Yeah.
You're pretty certain it's some sort of invisibility spell.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
Yeah, go ahead and
Yes.
switch those out. Here.
How many spell slots does this guy even have?
Can I use my passive perception to figure out where he is?
On your turn.
I'm using my reaction.
Well, I mean,
If he's casting invisibility, he's scared.
you kind of know where he is. Hold on. I mean, it's
Yeah.
that is kind of there. That is spell slot. He. Do you have to see a creature to take opportunity attacks on it?
Yes.
That's what I thought. He will move away to.
You don't have to tell us.
Yeah, don't tell us.
He moves in that area.
Thank
You can hear. He's not taking stealth checks. No, I
In
mean,
the vastness
All
of
right,
space,
all
we're
right,
here.
all right. I'll
Okay.
try and I mean, he's not stealthing at all.
he's not
Then
stealth,
I will try and track his movement.
which means that you're going to know approximately what square he's
Okay.
in.
So you want to
can,
do a survival check versus his
So would-
deception or something? I
Would
don't
that
know.
allow for
It's
an
actually-
opportunity attack?
No, it's actually
not that
only disadvantage on attacks, and
When he's invisible. Yeah.
and he cannot be targeted by spells that require sight
Yeah.
of the target. So
Okay.
you know where he is. That's what that marker's for.
Oh, okay. Well then, so
That's
I
right,
hear
hold
him
on.
roughly move over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So right about there.
Deal.
Turn it sideways
My
so
turn.
the camera can see. Yeah.
My
look at
turn.
that. It's invisible. Yes.
I rush him and attack recklessly.
Disadvantage anyways. Just swinging through the air.
Hey, Cole.
What'd you roll
14?
the d12 for?
Because that's my damage. So does 14 hit?
Oh. Oh yeah, okay. No, I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
disadvantage.
I was like flipping something. 14 does not hit.
That's all I got.
Good. Fala is still down on the
Death
ground.
save.
Death save.
Another 8.
Maybe somebody.
Wait,
should-
no. It's plus the con bonus.
No,
That's-
it's not plus anything.
Oh, so it's just an 8.
Just an 8.
When you roll, it's
Just
just
save isn't one plus constitution.
You're gonna let Fala die.
I mean, I'm not trying to. You did this.
Timbers. You did this. This is your
Yeah,
fault.
this is on you, man.
Yeah.
Get the fuck away from that lightning.
Yeah, okay, I get the F. You're. I don't know if you're alive or dead, right? Okay, I move forward to Fala.
I don't know if you're alive or dead. I've only known you for like your whole life, but I'm going to fall off.
And I pour a potion of healing down Fala's.
See how it is, Grim? I whisper under my breath.
Okay. Heal Fala.
Fala gets 2d4 plus 2. 3, 4, 5.
Fala is kind of got a throat, but the potion does absorb into Fala's form, and you see like the eyes kind of flicker back on the crystalline orbs once again and searching around. Thank you. Dying is lame.
That's right, Fala. I'm about to die. We're all about to die.
The lightning is. I think I was supposed to move it already. Which one was it? Let's see.
We all moved.
This one here is going towards.
Yeah, you said it was going to spin.
Yep. And
Oh, the rest of them can't reach anything.
this one heads that way. Perfect. Okay. So once this one actually reaches the spot with that orb, you see that the orb absorbs the lightning and it sparks out and leaves
gone?
no zone behind.
Okay. What about this guy?
That one was heading for Sunday, so that hit Sunday.
already got me.
It hit her last round.
Oh yeah, well then it's
Yeah.
So there's a zone.
so it's just going to cast again. Oh, we'll make it wait.
Like that. So it reforms.
It's beginning to, yeah.
Okay.
This one was on its way towards Cole, which means it comes within range of this orb, and the orb cancels it out,
Absorbs it.
negates the energy, leaving behind no zone.
Fuck. This is almost as intense as the Tomb of Annihilation fight.
Oh my goodness.
This is a good
Reaching
fight.
out to
This
touch
is a
us
good fight.
all the time.
Shit!
That was Timber's turn, correct? Healing potion.
Yeah, that was it.
Sunday.
Attackman Shun.
Yes. I don't know how because he's over here swinging mad like.
Dex save. You start in that zone.
15?
4 damage.
Okay, so you rush over here and attack
Yes.
blind?
Disadvantage.
Yep.
Okay. So,
Roll 2 and take the worst. Oh, nice.
a 3.
What? That's a 3 or 13? Oh,
3.
that's sucky.
Alright, that's a miss.
No
and
hits?
Then, and then your bonus attack?
Yep.
You don't have advantage.
He's rolling with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, right?
Oh,
Still?
right. So that was your primary miss. Now you're secondary. Sure. I'm sorry.
Now your secondary miss.
Oh, that might be a hit.
No.
7 plus 5?
5. 12.
Miss.
12.
Shit.
No, that's a miss. some magical energy forms, but the movement is too quick for you to trace exactly.
Let's do it, Finn.
You actually, because he's invisible, you can't see him casting the spell. But
It's not his turn yet.
It's Finn's turn.
Am I confused?
oh, that's right. That's right. Just skipping you.
Don't worry about Finn.
Finn's good. He's up. He got a hit point. He's gonna lie down and take a break.
Oh God! By the gods.
Yeah, by the
I hear what's going on around me. I just heard that there was another attack on this side of the room, but I can't see anything because I'm laying on my back.
That level of divine
I get
soul
up.
is pretty awesome.
I get up and I say,
Random
"Surprise,
awesome
motherfucker!"
Seriously. Surprise, motherfucker!
Anyway, I start making the gestures like I'm gonna cast something, right? I reach into my bag of components and I chuck something in his face. Make a dexterity save.
some flower berry.
Or does he have to? Or do I make an attack roll? I think an attack
I think
roll.
it's an attack roll.
With disadvantage, right?
To throw something. It's an attack with.
But it's like a cloud.
Yeah.
It's an attack though. I mean, it's like throwing sand in someone's eyes. You still have to make that attack roll.
Okay.
And it's an improvised weapon, so you don't get proficiency.
Okay.
If you get a handful of flour and throw it at
I'm
like
just
a general
trying
direction,
to cover that 5 feet.
I don't know if there's any missing.
I recall Ace having to make a dex save when Memphis.
Because it seems more like
I'm tossing it over the area.
I don't
powering
know.
it on.
I have had to look this up, and
Yeah.
the general consensus is it's an attack.
okay.
Okay.
I've had to look it up a couple times
Yeah,
now.
we had to look it up for Ace.
Disadvantage.
Or that
Come
was
on.
that was
Come on,
Adolf.
you've been doing good.
13, which is not gonna hit.
What? What do you mean? Plus,
No,
it's at least
like,
+3.
Lowest number so far. It won't hit.
What's your
No,
what's your
14
dex?
Can't add anything to it. It's,
Can't add
it's an
your
improvised
dex.
Why
weapon.
not?
He's not. It's an improvised weapon.
I'm sorry.
So it's a miss.
It's a miss. Flower flies through the air. You think you know right where he is, but it seems to just fly through the air.
Yeah, just it
Shouldn't
goes.
you be proficient
So like
with flour?
I throw it and it just goes off into space and just
Our
keeps
cook should
going.
be proficient with flour.
So
damn it.
I then duck
Seriously.
back underneath like my little table nook that I'm hiding under right here, right?
Yeah.
I get down and I cast Healing Word on myself at 2nd level.
Okay. Healing word on yourself.
Sensing.
Doesn't it hit more than one person?
No.
Oh. Okay.
So 2d4.
You got some free spells.
That's cocked.
You got those spell slots, dog?
Yeah.
I got some money if you got the slots.
5, 6, 7, 8.
8. Manchun moves. You hear him move to the general direction of.
Cut through the flower on the floor.
Hey, do we see footsteps?
I'm at 9.
Where is he gonna move? That
Into the ark.
That lightning is right there.
Ah!
Is his hair standing on that now?
It would be arcing out towards us.
Yeah, is there electrical field around him? Does he make any like kinetic?
Shimmers.
Yeah, is there a Ferris like
A kinetic flower shimmer.
I'm sorry, but we all hate him right now. So.
You're trying to kill him. And he is going to die.
He casts a spell, and you kind of see for a second in that area a mist and flies through the air, and then the mist reforms itself, but the invisible figure is still there. You see him fly to this direction. And he casts a spell.
Doesn't that like
Kill
kill concentration if he casts a spell?
This step's not concentration. Oh wait, it kills invisibility, yeah. Unless it's greater invisibility.
Yeah, what?
Come on, dude, he's casting spells.
Yeah, what? Which one is it?
Hold on, no shit.
That
What are you
one.
talking about?
It would be that really great invisibility.
Of course.
Holy crap, how many spell slots does he have? Jiminy Christmas.
We're not going to talk about that.
Ah!
He casts a firebolt at the back of Sunday.
Firebolt?
Firebolt.
Not that many then.
He is.
God, if you
a-
fireballed us right here, it would just be like us flying into space.
Dude, you better not have any more 3rd level spells left.
No, but he's powerful enough spellcaster that he rolls a d12 more than once.
Make that save.
Wow.
That save.
No, Firebolt's an attack.
Yeah.
I rolled a 17 plus to hit.
Oh, so you hit.
I hit Sunday in the back with a firebolt. It does 11, 11, and 12.
She bound. She down.
Yeah.
She down.
Do you ever feel
Sunday drops.
Cool.
coming this Sunday?
Oh, Cole. Come on, buddy. Get her done.
He's weak.
Super.
Done 61 points of damage by myself.
You used both your healing potions already, right?
Why do you assume he's weak? Because he cast Firebolt. He used a bonus action.
I rush and attack
Because I've done
recklessly.
61 points
He's
of
forced to
damage.
use a cantrip.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm rushing and
I
attacking
just assumed
recklessly.
he's down to
Yeah.
cantrips.
Or like 200 then.
Or close
Huh?
to it, that he's
200.
trying to strategize.
Bonus action.
Serac did.
Oh, yes.
Finally, get something good.
What is that?
That's the motherfucking Kraken.
Cracking, yo!
Do you know what
Kraken just
happens
killed
when a
Van
half
Sheer.
orc fucking crits?
Yeah.
All sorts of nasty
Bad
damage.
things happen.
Please tell me. I would like to know what
Dude, he
happens.
just lopped off his head. Dude, he's gonna do 60 damage. Watch this.
60 damage.
Okay, alright, so first off.
Are you serious?
So
here we
first
go.
off.
Don't be shitting me right now.
This hasn't happened yet.
Don't.
So,
It's like 32.
so the half orcs get savage attack, which is an additional dice on crits. So now I'm at 3d12. Okay.
Okay.
Now I also took
Break that down.
Orcish Fury,
Yeah, you
which allows me to add an additional dice, so I'm at 4d12.
That's the feat you took?
40-12.
shit.
Now, are any of the small print on these that the die is applied before or after the critical hit? Because a critical
Yeah,
hit.
that's why I only did 4.
Okay.
It's not double. It's not doubling all of it.
Right.
It only doubles my initial attack.
Okay.
So that's why. So it's 1 turns to 2, Orcish turns into 3,
Three,
my
and
feet
then
turns to
4.
4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Continue, please.
So 3, 12, no, 11.
11.
That's not good. 16. And that's 8 is 24. So plus 6 more. So 30 damage. That's not very good. Oh, I'm sorry.
But
Wait.
Come down to crit part.
The crit.
Yeah,
That's
I
what's
did
another
it. I added it
12.
all. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry, because you automatically double the shit
Yeah.
for us.
Crits are automatically
You automatically.
Take that second die roll and make it a 12.
Yeah.
So add 4. 34.
So was that 30?
34.
So I had 5 more just to say. I don't remember which one it was.
But those are the straight rolls. You at least get your strength bonus.
Yeah. So 35 plus strength and rage, which is 6 more. So that's 41.
41.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah! I just want to see his invisible head go sailing off in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. See, that's what happens.
I want,
Keep that
That's what
fucking
happens
head.
when an orc
Keep that fucking
crits.
head.
I want you to describe to me how you do this, and I will tell you how he dies.
All right. So
Wait till assassin crits.
So I look down at Sunday, and Radamanthes whispers in my ear, "Go for the kill." And his wings come out from my shoulders, and we fly across the battlefield towards the invisible Manchun. As I wind up my axe, I aim for the midsection, and then Radamanthes says, "No, higher." And I aim for the head instead of the easy hit. I aim for the head, and I find Purchase right on his neck.
And we hear.
Oh.
Your axe
That was insane.
sings as it cuts through the air. It finds Purchase.
Oh, hold on.
It finds Purchase and cuts clean and swift.
And this is.
As it does so, the upper head of Manchun separates, and the body instantly freezes up, converts to snow, and collapses into the ground as a pile of snow. A large ball of snow flies through the air with a onto the stone ground.
I go to one knee and start to pray. And calm my rage.
Oh my God, do I pray?
I prayed Radamanthes all day for a little. want to say institution here.
Too late.
Decapitation.
For decapitation, and I'm like, hey.
That was a fantastic kill description. You have inspiration.
Thank you.
I said, hey,
Yes.
what's going on, man? Choose head.
That was cool.
Fala sits up. I guess he's not my friend.
No shit. And I slap her.
Your hand just.
It's not even like that. It's just like,
Like, ow.
Just curious.
Say ow.
Yeah, the
Are these
Oh, yeah, the pylons begin to sputter. And they go dark. They go from what looked like a powerful crystal to losing their magical effect and becoming what clearly seems to be worthless glass.
we fucking
did the hand disappear into snow too?
Yep.
His mechanical arm.
Oh.
All of it becomes snow.
I was,
So how was he casting if he, like,
It's a clone.
So, someone trying to...
I'm just thinking like the items.
You want to Arcana
Or
check
no.
that?
Yeah, stay in character.
I do. I absolutely do.
I like the rage loot.
If you're not taking damage, you're not doing it right.
Yeah, right?
Do I have advantage?
Yeah, I'll let you take advantage so you can study it a little bit.
Like,
I
you
got-
just see me with piles
I got
of
a
gold.
16 and a 16 is the best. Not rolling well.
Is it cursed? Like, I immediately died from touching this?
Hold on.
You don't
One thing at a time.
necessarily know exactly what it was, but you do know of a spell called Simulacrum. You've heard about it. And you suspect that this might not have been even a clone of Manshun, but a simulacrum. It's a construct that you make out of snow. It takes on a perfect copy. It can cast what you can cast. It can do what you can do. It knows what you know. But it's independent and behaves only to your orders.
That's cool.
And that this was never Manshun to begin with.
Are you gonna put a snowman tattoo on? Or is it just gonna be a snowflake?
Make it an iron fist.
I'm thinking a lightning bolt.
Yeah, lightning
The fist
bolts.
dimension is good.
Yeah, gripping a lightning bolt.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
a lightning arm and hammer.
Yeah.
I'll tell the story to the artist and let him decide.
That orb is it? Can we crush that orb? It's making me really upset.
No,
No,
don't
see
leave
what it
shit.
does.
Dying on the ground.
See what it
Not
does.
yet.
The orb itself is like you were attacking it, trying to do things.
Right.
You scarred the surface. You did something. You suspect that given enough time, you can break it,
Could have.
but it is
The lightning rod of the
it is not moving. It's very stationary.
Guys, let's loot everything.
Yeah, I'm standing up. I walk over to the chest and start shoveling gold into my
I
bag.
go
Gold,
pour a
platinum. If there's
a,
platinum, we put
a
it
potion
platinum
down
first.
Sunday's throat.
Sunday, give me 2 death saving throws.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What I forgot to say was I bring out a bottle of wine for everybody.
18.
You get to that 4.
Yeah, we're just like glooting and talking. Like Sunny's on the ground dying.
Wait, so Sunday's still unconscious?
Yeah.
Consciousness. The back of her cloak is like still on fire.
There's a little bit of like
got-
flour on her face, like just on the left side.
Sunday's up.
It's seared my lungs.
Wow, guys.
Okay, so I'm taking out 1, 2,
No
3,
more
4,
regular
5
potions
bottles of
of
wine
wine.
and passing it to everybody. Everybody gets their own bottle of wine
Cheers!
Bottle of wine.
to drink. I open them and hand it to you.
Oh, dude, do you do it with the axe? It's like
Sure.
you shake it up a little bit. And he does
No,
like,
it's wine. It doesn't do work that
It's just
way.
like champagne. Come on, it's champagne.
I can't saber it all with my great axe.
So what? You take yours, and this is what you do?
Yeah,
Like,
saber
with
it.
your weapon.
Yeah,
it just like
saber it.
cracks and shatters in your hand.
Wait, can you use prestidigitation to turn it into
Blood coming out of my mouth.
No, this is good wine.
Yeah, this is good wine. Okay, yeah.
But no, I walk over and start shoveling gold in my bag of holding.
You start shoveling gold into the bag of holding.
Me
The
too.
chests are brimming with coin. Going through
I
everything,
got the other one.
going through the boxes and chests and everything. Looking around, you see that some of the chests and boxes that have shattered contained what looked like some very expensive alchemy supplies. One destroyed chest is currently leaking contents of a shattered potion collection. There is a set of spell scrolls, at least a dozen of them, that are singed and burning on the ground currently.
Why?
There is,
Why would you do that?
I feel like you're targeting me.
you see 6 or 7 crystalline statuettes to religious deities of halflings that have been crushed to the ground and are currently that couldn't be mended because parts of them have like cracked into dust.
These were tchotchkes.
There is a very, very expensive looking Fabergé egg that is a status symbol for nobles that has been smashed. And there's
Why is everything smashed?
because lightning bolts.
Why are they going to the chest?
No, those chests are okay.
It was over here.
Oh, you're talking about over. I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
The table.
Continue, DM. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
There was a very tiny little ship replica that has been annihilated. The other half of it you can't even find. You suspect it went over the edge. And plus, who knows what else?
Right.
Are you saying it went overboard?
Can we spend like an hour looking through all this stuff? And
Yeah. Now let me tell you what is salvageable.
Okay.
Throughout the total chests, you do come across
I'll do gold.
what I have not crossed off
Writing
now.
down items.
I was so excited for that. To see what's going to disappear.
So
Right. That's
you
the
guys are
DS
lucky,
favorite
though.
Part.
yeah, lucky.
One of the chests contains 600 copper pieces. A second chest contains, and a much heavier one, 10,000 silver pieces. A smaller chest contains 2,100 gold pieces. There is a small sack of 150 platinum pieces. You guys got all that?
I do.
Okay.
Cole's taking all that.
There are 4 lizard folk statuettes carved of bone, artifacts.
I'll write it down.
The 4 of them are all worth 25 gold.
You got those?
Yeah, I'm writing them down.
Okay.
There are 7 more sacks, each one respectively containing 50 silver.
I'll take those. So 7 times 50 is 350.
There
Is that right? Did I just see that real fast in my head?
Yes.
Is it silver pieces?
Yeah, that was silver.
Silver pieces, yeah.
There are 8 gems of jade and amethyst that are already
Write that
cut.
down.
Okay.
Each gem is worth 100 gold.
Yeah,
8 gems, jade, and amethyst, and they're each worth 100 gold.
Yep.
Spell materials right there.
You find a large jewelry box containing 4 rings, a necklace, a tiara,
You getting that?
Yeah, I got that.
and
You're gonna have to identify them.
and a matching pair of earrings. Each piece of jewelry, the 7 pieces of these silver jewelry with, what kind of gem was it? Chrysanthemum. Each one is worth 250 gold.
You got all that?
Yeah.
There is a spell
That
scroll,
was four rings, a necklace, a tiara, and 2 earrings.
a matching set, yes.
Okay, so but the set's worth 250.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's.
7 pieces.
Can I just convert that to gold?
If you want to.
Yes.
Okay.
We're gonna sell that.
For the most part, people will just convert
5,
these.
6,
1400.
7. So 7 times 250. Holy shit! Who wants to do that for me? 7 times
14.
250.
There is a spell scroll.
1,500.
14.
Gold. Yeah, that's not gold.
Spell scroll?
Spell scroll of wind wall.
Okay.
There are 2 potions. One of them looks like liquid fire, not alchemist fire, mind you. The second one. Let me get the right description
Someone
for
just said
this.
Grim would look good in a tiara.
Right?
Hey,
Hey, I have one.
that actually happened before.
Yeah.
Crack a vein.
Not
Oh,
too,
that's Saren's fire. That's.
See ya.
Oh, yeah, that's your.
it's not too late for Cole to go back to his acting career. Cole could go back to his acting career as Princess Macadamia.
Oh, yeah, you can borrow my tiara.
I will fight for your love.
Yeah.
Or the booty.
That's right. I loved that. That was great.
Or not Grim, but Cole is classically trained.
Yes.
Doesn't distinguish between male and female. It
Yes.
doesn't matter.
He is mine.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna divide all this stuff up when we get back to the theater.
Yeah, just tally it all up. So
Cashola. We still in the bank.
Oh,
We still haven't
yeah.
made enough yet to pay off everybody.
Oh, we've paid off our debt.
So there is one potion that has an
Not for
orange
what
liquid
the
that
2 bags of holding.
There is one potion that has an orange liquid that flickers like fire.
Okay.
When you unstopper it, smoke begins to waft out of the top of the bottle. There is a second potion that is milky, and floating in the top of it looks like a fingernail.
Okay, so can I like taste them to find out what they are?
Yeah, go ahead and give. You have alchemy, don't you?
Don't drink the white one. It's
Okay,
probably
well then add your
poison.
proficiency or double your proficiency,
Okay.
whatever you have.
Natural 20.
For the first one, it is a potion of fire breath.
Okay.
Or maybe I should give you advantage. No, proficiency.
Just so I'm clear, copper is 1 to 10 and silver
19
is.
plus
I'm
bonuses.
sorry.
It's 20.
It's 20. Copper's 120.
Yeah, so
Silver's 110.
And silver's 1 to 10.
The second potion is a potion of frost giant strength.
okay. Platinum's 10 times
Write
10.
that down. Frost Giant Strength.
I got it. I'm writing it
Like
down right
milky
here.
one.
You come across a rope that feels magical. You come across a 1 foot rod that feels magical.
Yeah.
And you come across 3 items that feel very magical. You come across a ring. The ring is a worn band of dark metal, stylized like a spell scroll. On the band, you can see that it looks like a tiny little spell has been written into the band of this ring itself. The script of the spell written on the band of the ring can be seen in kind of red. It appears to be written in a script made out of hellfire. The text continuously shifts between all known languages that you can think of, plus languages you don't know. It's just constantly shifting from one language to the next, but when you feel like you want to read it, it shifts to a language that you can read.
Cool.
Official count 6,165 gold.
Okay.
Nice haul.
Not bad.
So if I got a rope, a 1 foot
Thinking that was, we're
rod,
gonna have to pay that.
you said 3 other things. I assume the ring is
4
one
other
of the
things.
3. Oh,
One of them
4.
is a ring.
5,000
Okay.
apiece.
You also find a mandolin. It is crafted out of a rare white wood, has silver filigree and mithril strings.
Ooh.
You come across a dagger.
We're just gonna have to sell
The
that.
dagger,
Who plays the mandolin anyways?
the dagger is translucent black crystalline blade with an ivory handle.
Ooh.
You also
like
come
that.
across 2 pairs of bracers. They are bands of light feeling but very blackened cast iron. They overlap and rivet as if they were one band riveted and one band riveted to the next.
Can we just jump
They
to
are
the
very-
point where he's already cast identify?
They're very
and
hot
everything?
to the touch.
Is that very hot?
You don't even have identify?
I don't have 3rd level spells yet.
It's a first level
Or
spell.
Is it a first level
And it
spell?
should be in your book.
I don't have I don't have every 1st level spell.
The book had them all in there, didn't
No,
it?
it didn't. He
I
read
thought
me
there was
the
a whole
ones.
book full of first level spells.
The
Chicky gave us.
There's a book full of spells, yeah, but not all of the
No.
spells.
Oh, I thought it was literally all first level spells.
That's what
I'm
I thought
so
too.
sorry.
But he told me which ones it was.
Maybe that's how I remember.
You can make some checks on it, history or arcana or whatever you
Oh,
want.
right, sure,
Oh,
after a short rest.
I will gladly do all of that.
You don't have to take a rest to make the check.
Do you want me to like start with one or?
Yeah,
Okay.
pick one and I'll
will
roll for it.
Start with.
I mean, I'm taking a long rest.
That's
I will start-
everything. If you want, everybody can roll because it might be a legend or a story that somebody has heard.
I'll start with the rope.
The rope?
Yep.
Oh, that one's easy.
24.
Rope of entanglement.
24. This is actually a rope of mending. It's a rope that you can cut into as many pieces as you want, and you say a command word, which is on a tag at the end of the rope, and they all
Comes back together.
go back together.
Is there like a strength to it?
Actually, I'm like, hey guys,
Regular 50-foot hempen
check
rope.
this out.
No, I mean like if
And
you
I
hold them
throw the
stuck
rope up
together.
into the air, and when it lands, it spells out the command word,
Which is
which is Goodyear. I don't
It's a
know why.
Goodyear rope.
And so you say the word and it mends back together?
yeah,
Correct.
every piece will mend back together. Now, to answer your question, the pieces have to be basically touching. You can't just like say the word and have all the
They
pieces
creep
pull back
together.
together.
That's what I was thinking. It was like,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
thought
holding
they
this
were
piece and I'm like 30 feet away. And just yank
The
it.
second pull, the 1 foot
The
rod.
1 foot rod. I know what it is, metagame.
We're just all dropping Arcanus.
If you want.
I'm not proficient.
I'll do it.
It's just an intelligence or a history or whatever.
20.
20.
20.
This is a pull of collapsing. If you say the command word written on the side, it will extend into a 10-foot pole. If you say it again, it will shrink down to a 1 foot rod. It is made of wood.
That's dope.
Not what you thought it was.
Not what I thought it was. Disappointed.
He's not gonna give us a movable rod.
Nice.
Who wrote that down?
I did. Pull
Okay.
collapse.
A bunch of us.
What do you got
did?
next?
Alright, I will go for the Ring of Shifting Languages. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
I'm trying to identify the loot.
The loot? Would you roll for the loot?
One thing at a time.
Oh wait, this is a magical
It
item.
is a magical item. I'll allow you to add Arcana to that if you want. What would that make it?
22.
There you go. Okay. This is a special ring called Pact of Keeping. It has the normal properties of a ring of spell storing. Shifting ahead, the text continuously shifts between all the languages of the cosmos. These rings were crafted as a means of special recognition for arcanoloths of exceptional cunning. The bearer always becomes aware of every minuscule detail of a verbal and written contract that they are entering into. While attuned, you sense a fiend across the plains is able to observe what you observe.
Oh shit.
Oh wow.
Wait, what?
Wait.
Here you go.
Wait, what?
Also, you are able to identify the spell written on the ring. It has one spell stored already. Hold monster.
So it's a ring of spell storing
Yeah.
and other things.
Yeah.
There's a fiend that can see
Pact
you.
of Keeping.
Fiend
Mandolin.
on the end
I
there.
got 20.
A 20. Oh, you're gonna like this. Maybe you'll hate it. I don't know.
There always becomes.
I wish there was a bad
every
draw.
minuscule detail of purple. I love this about you. It's perfect for Graham.
Yeah.
There.
This mandolin was crafted of rare white woods, silver filigree, and mithril strings.
Observing you all the time.
Yeah.
You're already paranoid as shit.
For over a millennia, these cords graced the halls and ears of Fey nobility. To play this mandolin was a symbol of status and power. The item attunes in 1 minute and glows when touched by moonlight. When played, the area within audible distance takes up aspects of the Feywild. It is called the 6 Strings of the Seelie Fey. It has the statistics and spells of a Caneth mandolin.
Caneth mandolin?
Yeah. Dagger's not hard. Who wants to identify that?
You got it, Sunday?
16.
Oh, Sunday's got
Oh,
it.
that works.
Cool, like Kenneth.
This is called the Athame of Dendar. A translucent black
The night
crystalline.
serpent?
Yeah, crystalline, translucent black blade with an ivory handle, said to be crafted from crystallized dreams as a sacrificial dagger to Yuan Ti
The night
priestesses. The blade has pierced countless hearts. While holding this blade, the bearer can sense and speak telepathically with serpents within 100 feet.
Perfect.
The wielder relives the dying moments of the countless slain every night
Yes.
as a lucid nightmare.
Yes. That's perfect.
Oh man.
Isn't that from that book?
That's awesome.
No,
Where the
I
guy-
made all these
where
magic
that guy
items.
kills that, where the guy uses that sword that every time
Dagger,
he kills somebody,
venom.
like it
I've
shows
never-
everybody he's ever
Made.
killed with it.
I've never seen that, and I hope that doesn't exist because
I'll
it sounds a lot
identify the
like what I
bracers.
It's called something chainsaw, sword and
bracers.
chainsaw or something.
Bracers? 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you know these. You've actually heard of these.
Oh,
They're cold bracers.
They are
of
called the
protection.
cast iron fortification. Bracers of defense.
Oh.
Bracers were crafted by fire nymphs.
Sweet.
The bands of light blackened cast iron bear markings that indicate it was crafted and tempered in the blood of fallen dwarven kings.
Wow.
The bracers are always just bearably hot and keep the wearer warm in cold temperatures.
Cool.
Disadvantage versus con saves against heat. Like if you're in a hot environment.
Disadvantage against con saves against heat.
The bracers dislike dwarves and give off plumes of smoke in their presence.
So if you're like in the desert, you'll be complaining most.
It's so hot.
What's the purpose of wearing them?
+2 to your armor class while not wearing armor.
You didn't say that.
Bracers of defense.
Okay. Those are nice. These are great.
So are we just going to take these 4 items personally and keep them?
Well, it seems like each item has little value to the other 3.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I will definitely.
All right, I want that damage.
Take it from me.
All right, I'll trade you for the braces of defense.
Right. Fala picks up a very nice looking sword made out of adamantine. It is a short sword, and it kind of crackles with a little bit of lightning energy.
Ooh, give him his short sword. Or whatever he got.
And just put down magic sword, 1d lightning damage on crits.
We'll just give that to Gotha. I'm just kidding.
+1 to attack, +1 to defense. I mean,
Danny checked out these books?
you've checked out everything.
Okay,
Yeah.
right on.
This is everything in the entire place.
So no spell books in here?
No. Simulacrum doesn't use a spellbook.
All right.
It's innately magical. Oh.
Is there any way for us to get out of here?
Yeah, actually, the portal is active.
Did it change after Manchun died, or
You don't know.
no?
Nothing visibly different.
Does it look like it's going to the outside like it did?
Did we inspect? Yes, we did. Manchun's body.
Turn to snow.
It's a spirit.
That's right.
It's already melted by
That's
now.
right. It's gone.
So follow.
I began gathering up all the notes that Fala was translating.
The ones that were set on fire by the lightning bolt.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should burn those.
Whatever Fala was doing is already in him. So.
Is there anything left? No. Okay.
Burn it all, Grim. You don't
There's
want to
nothing
have.
left. It's
You
all
don't want
gone.
that power.
Is it good?
You don't want to carry that burden.
You're wrong.
I'm completely
You
right.
don't know me.
Yeah, you don't know.
Right?
Grim, what did you read so far in that paperwork?
Oh, now you want to know? You
So,
don't want that power, Finland.
All right, well,
You don't want that smoke, buddy.
okay.
you all step through the portal, leaving the place behind you. Fala in tow. You make your way back through the
We all hold
chambers.
hands.
I'm hugging
through-
Fala.
Back through the chambers, careful to retrace your steps and do exactly as you had done before. And you make it back to the cellar. The device no longer jammed. And you cautiously step out. You listen, but you don't hear any sounds up above. One by one, the first of you slowly gets up to the top and just lifts the lid high enough that you can hear, and you hear no sounds. It sounds completely silent. No answer. No answer. Quietly and silent, or as silent as possible, you step out into the now cold kitchen with the hearth cold to the touch. The entire place seems to be abandoned.
Does it?
As you move out and approach, trying to see what you can see, you notice that
Can I notice the dust levels on anything?
no dust levels.
From the fire?
Just making sure.
It looks like
Time hasn't
they all
fast
left
forwarded on us.
moments ago. Well, not moments, because the hearth is cold.
yeah.
But you cautiously move about and look, and you see that there is actually a large group of people outside in the front yard. You can see through one of the windows. The fire having attracted some attention, it seems. You look out and you see that the Griffin Cavalry has detained the entire compound. You can see
brother.
You can see your brother standing out there. You open the door cautiously to look, and he sees you, and he's like, reaches into his pocket.
Is he gonna punch me in the face again? Yes, brother.
You're busted. We're gonna talk about this later.
I just give him a big hug. I
Hugs
love
back.
you. I love you. I love you. Just not letting go.
Hey, can I get a ride on your Griffin?
Yeah, all you gotta do is ask.
Fucking damn it! Flip the table.
I'm not letting go of my
Covering
brother.
for you like this, okay?
Oh my god. I just start bawling.
Look,
She cries.
it's covered. You're good.
That's not it. You don't know what we just went through.
It's fine.
Manchun's dead.
No, he's not.
Okay. That one is.
We've gotten reports. We know a little bit what's going on. We know Manchun's in the area, and we know he has a simulacrum.
Had.
Well, they're replaceable,
You
to my
obviously got
understanding.
my letter, hey brother.
here's the thing, okay? Noble in the presence, I'm doing what I can. They're gonna ask you questions, but you're free to go.
Let's go. Let's go home.
And I am assuming, Sunday, that you were not taking evidence.
What's there to take?
What's there to take?
No, we didn't. We didn't have a
Just
chance.
say no, son. Just
Nothing
the answer
happened.
is.
That's what I thought. He hands
We got our friend.
I like.
He
put
hands
my-
you.
Put my hands in my sleeves and kind of like.
We wanted our friend Fallen. We got our friend.
He gives you kind of a sly handshake, fist bump, and a wink. Get out of here.
We're gone. Can we borrow this horses?
No,
Griffin?
later. I'll meet up.
Damn it.
Later, you and me.
You make your way. You make your way all the way back to the theater house.
Yeah, he's my bae.
It is dawn. It is early morning. The sky
Those
is
are profits
clear.
from the night before.
I thought you guys took your profits with you, no?
No,
No.
I've been broke
No, we
since I
did.
got the $2,000. I had nothing in my pocket.
All right. Profits from the night before. We'll go over that real quick. You got 3 wise men. Those are your profits.
Damn it. Can we shoot the moon?
Did you... You guys have not done anything
No,
to support
there's
your
like
place.
no way.
Not really.
What?
Not in the last couple days.
Wait, what?
What are you talking about?
Last
Other than
night's...
hiring all the awesome staff and
Yeah,
doing
we're
advertising.
on our theater. We.
Yeah.
What advertising have we done in the last 3 days?
I don't
None.
know.
I spend. I
We've been
spend
so
X
bent
amount
on getting
every.
follow.
We have like a budget for advertisement every month.
How did you find time to do that while we were
No, we budgeted.
No, we set it
originally.
out in the beginning.
Yeah, it was in
Yeah.
the
So there's advertisement, but it's the same as it's always been.
Yeah.
Advertisement is not written down on what I have for your
For cost?
Okay.
monthly expenses.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Okay.
last
Maybe
time
that was just opening day advertisement.
That was, you guys put in like 30,
something
40
like
gold.
that. Yeah, to have people run around town. We do.
Sure.
Regardless,
Okay.
Yep.
That's
was not a good night last night. You guys end up having to spend 15 gold.
Okay.
Oh, so
I got it.
somebody broke some dishes.
Harlan! Everybody is ecstatic back to see you. I mean, one by one, they all show up. Gotha comes in with a knowing glance. She leans against the door frame.
Or
She's
Peter.
glad to see you back. Hilda and the 2 tieflings rush up to Fala, happy to see. In fact, other Fala from down the street is even present.
Fall of Prime.
Yeah, Fala Prime. And everyone is overjoyed. You count out your coin. You do what you do, and we call it a night.
Everybody's
How should we
Good
do
then.
this? Should we split everything we got 5 ways of that? Or what?
And now you're level 5.
So, are we just going to split everything 5 ways of this to make it even? I mean,
I
are we just going to give them back
believe
the
that's
bags?
I believe you guys said it something along those lines, that you were going to split it evenly.
That's what I hoped. That's what I was kind of hoping we'd get, like... maybe about 5
split it all evenly minus the
Wait.
platinum.
You guys got over 6.
Yeah. I just
Yeah.
want, like,
61.
so it's about 1,000 per person almost.
You guys can figure out all the logistics and payments and everything later. Write it
I'll go
down,
with
let
that
me
cash.
know. And we
what
will...
we have total.
We will come back to that on our next game. End of the night, I do want to give out a couple of very special thank yous. I want to give out a special thank you to Tabletop Audio, because that is where I get the majority of my background ambience and music, as well as a few other artists I do get music from, and I have credits for them listed somewhere. I also want to give out a very special thank you to 2 Minute Tabletop, a fantastic artist, and I'm absolutely in love with the way he draws his tokens. And that was the primary source of what we used for our battle map tonight. So I am a
that's a
Patreon
great
supporter to both of those guys, and anybody watching, if you enjoy any of their services, I encourage you to support them on Patreon as well.
Good job on the.
Yeah,
Great fight.
yeah, I put the map together, but he made everything.
That was super
so
fun.
I just
Yeah.
like
That was challenging.
click where I
That
want
was
it.
cool.
Fantastic fight. That was great, everyone. And next week we
How
will
many hit
have
points did Manchun have?
how many hit points?
I did like 61 points of
The
damage
simulacrum.
myself.
121. He had 121.
And you just
He
did
died by
40-some at the
5
end.
over.
yep,
Oh, man.
yep.
And I rolled so
6.
bad too on those 12s.
Hey guys, I did that 6 damage. Just
You
remember
did.
that.
I was gonna try to.
Just
put him to sleep.
remember.
Yeah.
I did that
Does that
6
work on a
damage.
simulacrum? I don't know. That's weird.
Probably not.
I don't know
It
what.
might be a
I
minute
wouldn't
sleep.
have known.
Anyway,
Yeah.
great job.
Next week we will have a very special game. It will be with kind of a one shot.
On
So
Thursday.
If that's okay.
oh yeah, and special game on a special day. So we will be playing on a
Does
Thursday.
everybody?
Broadcasting
No,
on
I'm
a
good.
special night. I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah,
I don't know.
thanks.
I mean, I could throw a curveball, but I think
I
so.
can do Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
All right.
Thursday.
Awesome. Thank you everybody who is out there in internet land watching us. And
Thank you.
like, share, subscribe.
Smash
donate.
that subscribe button.
Yeah.
Donate if you can.
You know, really just share it. Share it. Get somebody important to see
Share it
this.
for real.
Get all the people to see it. Share it if you hate it. Share it if you like it.
Share it.
Just like, look at these guys.
Chronicles
I
of the
hate them so
Coast.
much.
Yeah.
Especially that.
Say it 10 times in the mirror.
Share me, sharing you. I'll share. Sharing is caring.
Man, shooting blowing
Are
kisses.
we off?
Guys, I
No,
hate
we
that.
can't
I hate
leave.
that man.
Bye.
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 Shooting blowing kisses at the camera.
Who's it?